Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw all morning.
You are sick, man.
World-class rock all day.
Love your show, Dave.
I love yours.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw all morning.
Time on the caller.
Get it?
World-class rock all day. On 101.5.
It's the 101.5 KGB FM San Diego. Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. Saturday morning, boy, are hanging out with you, playing back some of the good stuff that we've done the last Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And if you think 3 days isn't enough to make a good 4-hour show, you've got another thing coming, my friend. And I'm not just blowing smoke up your skirt. I had to cut bits from the show today. We had so much comedy from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We were giddy about Thanksgiving Thursday. So between now and noon, you will hear some of the great past stories about tragic Thanksgiving occurrences, including Skeeter with his famous hero pet story. Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw on TV? I don't know. We'll find out. Plus, we haze the boss big time. And if you ever wanted to just lay it on the line to your boss and tell him how you feel, maybe you can live through this, live our experience for yourself as we haze our boss here on the radio in front of a town of 3 million people. It's the Chainsaw with sports. Once again, computer automation comes in and makes everything better and everything clear. Shelley Dunn takes the bitch quiz. And Abramowitz, is he gay? The computer will decide. News from Osama bin Laden's Al-Qaeda network. We will have an internal memo sneaked out by armed forces moles. Plus, we'll talk about Osama's favorite beer. Estelle Harris, you may know her from the Seinfeld show as George Costanza's mom. She was in our studios last week, and she'll be on the air today. Right now, let's kick it off with the PDQ, the Parental Doink Quiz. Chance for you to win some cash and prizes on the Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw on the 101.5 KGB.
Well, it's been quite some time since we've updated our files, since we have searched the database, and I believe now would be a perfect time, ladies and gentlemen, to conduct the scientific survey, which is the Parental Doink Quiz. This is also known as the PDQ. The Parental Doink Quiz is quite simple. You simply call me here at 888-570-1015, and you speculate as the last time mother and father made the beast with two backs. Because we all like to think about our parents doing the dance of bones.
Thanks.
Huh?
Thank you.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
I got a lot of great stuff for you.
Oh, good.
If you're successful on the Parental Doink Quiz, and we are playing championship rules today, you have to give us the exact day.
Okay.
Why? Because we're playing for a gift certificate to Smart and Final, where holiday traditions are made easy at the Faster Warehouse store. Visit smartandfinal.com for party tips and cooking demonstration locations. Gift certificates to the tune of $100.
Hey.
That's all you do. It's all. Dial 888-570-1015 and tell us the last time mother and father. You know, I've been doing this bit for like 11, 12, 15 years, and I've never settled upon a word to describe that action that leaves me happy.
Well, bone dance is good.
The dance of bones. Yes, exactly.
Beast with two backs is good.
Yes. But I'm looking for one word. And the only one I like, they don't let us use.
What? Aw. That's why we can never tell that nun joke, right?
We have to use the alternate punchline.
That's right.
Yeah, that's sad.
How do you get a nun pregnant? Dress her up like a little altar boy.
Which is funny, but the other one is so funny.
The other one is shocking.
It is shockingly funny. Yes, it is.
In its simplicity. Yes.
It's beautifully.
Simple, perfect, yes.
Yes, it's everything.
All the way around.
Yep.
All right, the PDQ, the Parental Doink Quiz. You may be asking yourself, why would we dare to ask such a question
Yeah, really.
about your parents' personal love life? Simple. It's our business.
And business is good.
Why did that hurt?
A little bit.
Me too.
Okay, let's go with Mike first here on the KGB. How you doing there, Mike?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, sir?
I'm outstanding.
Excellent. You ready to go?
Yes.
Need that radio turned down.
Okay.
Tell me the last time mother and father danced the dance of bones.
I think it was last night.
Okay, you still got to turn that radio down.
Okay, turn that radio down. Turn the radio down.
All right, you ready to go?
Yep.
All right. What makes you think it was last night?
Because my parents are really, really horny.
That's good to know. Are these your original parents?
Yes.
Okay. You still have to turn the radio down. Out.
Down. Okay, it's down.
All right. You ready to go?
Yep.
Where do Mom and Dad live?
Live in Minnesota.
Dialing them up. Here we go. No talking during the
Oh,
dialing!
so many rules have been broken.
There is no talking during the dialing.
Okay.
Stand by. Okay, you take over now.
Okay.
Yeah, hello.
Hello?
Apparently I sound just like the parents.
Well, play with him. Come on, Dave.
Oh, they're not home. Hello? Hey, Mom.
Hey,
It's Mike.
what's
Hey,
going
I
on?
gotta ask you a really weird question. Okay.
What?
It's really important that you answer this question, but honestly, okay?
Okay.
When was the last time that you and Dad, did it?
Last night.
It was last night. I'm on this contest in the radio here, and I just won.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're shitting.
Oh.
Whoa, Mom!
Hey, Teresa, I don't know what the darn heck and they get away with on the radio there in Minnesota.
I'm
Making fun of me,
sorry.
so I asked him now.
We're not allowed in the state of California to say those words.
Well, come on, give me a break.
Well, give me a break. I'm just home here making some Kahlua in the bathtub trying to get it all doggy style with your father.
Funny.
No, he ain't here right now. What are you talking about?
God.
You sent him off to work with a bottle of Kahlua.
There you go.
You ever make your own Kahlua at home, Teresa?
No, but my mom has a recipe for it.
Yeah, well, maybe she'll pass it down to you.
Maybe she will.
Yeah.
Maybe she will.
Mike says you and Greg are really horny.
We've been married for 25 years, and it's a rare occasion when we don't make love.
Every
Yeah,
night?
ever since me and my brother left, we
Darn
probably
near.
walking around the house naked every day.
Oh,
Every night.
Hey,
Every day, probably. I know this.
well,
Gotta be it.
it's cold there.
yeah, it is.
Teresa, every night?
Well, darn near.
Darn near, heck
Darn
yeah.
near, heck yeah.
Yeah, heck. What part of Minnesota are you in there, Teresa?
Southeastern corner.
Oh, sure. I've been to that town.
Yeah, Caledonia.
Uh-huh. And what's the weather like today?
It's about 24 degrees.
Has it snowed yet?
No, not yet.
All right. Well, you've been a darn good sport.
Well, you wait till I get him on the phone by myself.
Oh, heck. I can't wait
the
for
tongue
that.
lashing he's going to get.
Thank you, Teresa.
You bet.
Bye.
Bye.
Every night, Shell.
Every
For
night after 25 years. It's a pretty good gig.
Sometimes don't you just want to go to bed? No, really.
Yeah, I would.
Seriously.
I have that line of death in my bed anyway. You sleep on your side, I sleep on my side.
Let's go with Jennifer next year on KGB. How you doing, Jennifer?
Good, thanks.
Hey, were you with us earlier in the week when we determined that Jennifer was the most slept with girl?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
But it doesn't surprise me.
They asked guys the names of all the girls they slept with, and guess what name turned up more than any other name in the whole wide world?
That'd be mine.
Jennifer.
Yep, I was probably with all of them.
Jennifer.
Oh, my God.
I've actually played this game with you guys before.
And how'd you do? How'd you do?
I won.
Will you do it again?
I sure hope so.
When was the last time?
I think Saturday.
What is this Saturday poke night at the house or what?
Well, I was gone. So I've been gone the past 3 Saturday nights, so I think that's become the new sex night.
And why have you been gone the last 3 Saturday nights?
Just out at friends' houses.
Out giving it away, keeping Jennifer the number one name on the easy lay list?
Got it.
All right, that a girl. Doing your part for America. That's what President Bush wants.
That's what the Bush twins want.
Let's dial up your meter.
Okay.
Talking like my Aunt Edna now.
I know what happened.
Okay, you do all the talking.
Okay.
Is she at work already?
Alexa, yep. Hi, Mom. Hi, honey. Are you busy? No, what's up? I have a question for you, okay? When was the last time you and Bobby got it on? Let's see. I have to think about this. Oh, Ma.
No hints.
Saturday night?
Oh, there it is.
Woohoo! I win. Okay.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Is it because Jennifer's been out of the house on Saturday nights?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what she's doing.
That'll do it.
Thank you, Mommy. You're welcome. Bye. Bye.
Bye, Mommy.
We're 2 for 2. Let's see if we can make it an even 3. Yep.
I hope so.
Hi, Lisa. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing tip-tap.
Good.
Thanks for asking.
I'm glad to hear it.
Long weekend coming up here.
Oh, yeah.
You get Thursday and Friday off?
Yep.
What do you? Do I?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Are you kidding?
Good.
Do you ever notice how those long weekends come right when, like, the whole world's coming to an end on you?
What do you mean?
Well, it's just out there dangling. You can smell it. Mm-hmm. And everything starts going to pot.
Well, everything starts to me going in slow motion.
Yeah?
You can't get through a day fast enough
Really?
because you're waiting for that vacation time.
Oh.
And usually you've piled so many things up prior to it, trying to get ready for the vacation, that the days are just endless. It's a long waiting period.
I quit listening.
What?
I quit listening. Sorry. Did you notice my gaze?
Yes.
My averted gaze?
Yes, that reminded me of so many times
Just
where I've
started
needed
looking
your
at-
help desperately. And, help, Dave! Someone's talking to me that I don't want to... And you're out.
I
Thanks.
shut down.
I know.
I do that C-3PO shutdown.
I know. Help me, Dave. Somebody's cornered me in boring conversation. Help.
I just
Thanks,
shut down.
Dave.
You see my head just kind of
Thanks
tilt
a lot.
forward. The twinkle goes out of my eyes.
I'm just going to start rifling through your pockets.
Just shut down. Oh, I'll liven up for that.
Oh, good. Okay.
That'll have to be your dying moment, Dave. I mean, some people do the death rattle or the
I know.
raise up and collapse. You'll have to do the and then your little seat will collapse and you'll go head down into the console.
All right, Lisa.
Lisa, the number 3. We've had number 1 and number 3, slutty names.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Forgot
Thanks
about
for
that.
reminding me. That's very nice.
Oh, yeah, you been out there doing your part for little sluts everywhere?
I've been trying.
That a girl. I actually had a Lisa email me who was terribly upset that Lisa was not number 1 on the list.
Well,
She
you know-
promised to do everything that she could to move it up a couple of notches.
You know how competitive the Lisas and the Jennifers are.
Well, our whole audience is made up of gamers,
yeah,
competitors.
you're right. You're
Yes.
absolutely right.
Bloodthirsty competitors.
Uh-huh.
So, Lisa, what are you going to say?
I don't know. I'm just going to ask her. What am I supposed to say?
You got to guess the last time mother and father.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't have a. Well, I have a father, but not with my mom. My mom.
Well, is mother seeing anybody?
No.
Okay, then this makes it extra hard. You
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
guess the last time mother got lucky.
Okay, this will be fun. I don't really want to know.
Yeah, but it's a $100 gift certificate to Smart and Final.
Okay. All
Think of
right.
all the slutty little dresses you can buy over there with that. They sell slutty dresses at Smart and Final?
No, but you can do a chef's costume.
All I know is you save time and money. Mm-hmm. It's where you go.
Okay, well then let's try.
And you're saving at least $100.
Yeah. So what are you going to say?
I'll say, hey mom, when was the last time you?
No, Lisa. See,
What is your prediction?
You have to guess, and then I call and find out if your guess is right.
Okay, I say the middle of October. October. I don't know when.
That would be the
Friday.
15th. Friday.
Okay.
You are a genius.
Yeah.
Your mastery of the calendar is amazing.
You're a little confused there, aren't you, Lisa?
October 15th.
October 15th. What makes you go to that date?
I have no idea. I
All
just
right.
picked the date.
I don't blame you. All right, here we go. I'm dialing up your mother. You do all the talking, okay?
Okay.
Stand by. Good luck.
Thank you. I hope she answers because she has a really stupid message thing.
Oh, cool. Smart and Final, by the way, is where we got all the pudding for Operation Puddin' Pants.
Oh.
Remember that military
Yes, I
operation?
do.
Linda, I can't drop what I'm doing right now. Oh, great, I just did. Please leave me a message. Thanks.
Oh,
Whoa.
oh,
That was saucy.
See if she's screening.
No, it's voicemail.
That's voicemail?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. Did you hear what she said? I can't drop what I'm doing right now. And then you hear pans drop. Oh, I guess I just did.
Okay.
We have Wayne Abramowitz on line 4 for you, Linda.
I'm really embarrassed now. I gotta go.
I'm already gone. You know what name I'm surprised was not on the top 5?
What's that?
Easy to lay girls.
What's that?
Stephanie.
I told you. I think
Steph.
Stephanie is one of those names.
How are you, Stephanie?
Good.
Yeah. I'm sorry your name wasn't on the list.
Oh, you know, that's okay. I guess I'm just not one of the baggable gals.
Well, there's always next year. If you have a really good season this year, yeah.
Little Steffi white dress.
Stephanie, what are you going to say about your mom?
Last night.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
You weren't witness to it, were you?
Oh, good Lord, no.
Oh, okay, all right. What makes you say last night?
Just because that's just my parents.
Oh. Wild rabbits, huh?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Stand by.
Okay.
Dialing up your mom's cell phone. Does she have a kooky answering machine message like Lisa's
No.
mom did?
No.
Oh, I guess I just did. We'll never forget that, Lisa. Ever. I think we got a no-go on your mom. Yeah. Yep, that's going to voicemail. Sorry, girl.
Shoot.
Not around to
Bye.
answer. Thanks for trying, though. See you later. All right, started out strong. Now I'm hitting a slump. Come on. 888-570-1015. It's the PDQ, the Parental Doink Quiz. We want to know about your parents' love life because it's our business.
And business is good.
That just hurts.
That is just weird.
Are you taking something for that or what?
You know, that's our equivalent of Shelley and Cindy Wine's Rockin' Arizona.
Oh, David, come on. It's Rockin' Arizona.
What did I say?
You did it all wrong.
Oh, sorry.
God.
I'll never get anywhere.
Yeah, not in Arizona.
Let's go. Got a $100 gift certificate to Smart and Final. That's where you go. Save time and money. What's the rest of it? Save time and money and shop like a pro.
Right.
All right.
I can handle things. I'm smart.
Shut up.
I like everybody says. Like dumb, I'm smart, and I want respect.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw will be right back.
This is the KGB.
Before November 30th, Toyota Carlsbad, I-5 Kennon Road exit, Car Country Carlsbad.
They flip, they tumble, they just plain rock. They're the latest in radio-controlled action toys, and you'll only find them at Radio Shack, your RC headquarters, with cool new toys like the Baja Screamer ATV stunt machine, Impala Lowrider, Hacksaw monster truck, or our fastest car ever, the Lightning. Your kids will love them, whether they're just getting started or already an RC pro. So race to your nearby Radio Shack, the perfect place to get kids revved up this holiday season.
Are you ready to save some money? Then check out the All-American Tire Sale, where you'll find great deals on selected Goodyear performance light truck and passenger tires. And now through December 1st, you'll get a $50 cash card when you purchase a set of 4 selected Goodyear tires on your Goodyear card account. Choose from selected Goodyear Eagle, Wrangler, Aquatread, and Winter tires. Savings like this don't roll in every day. So hurry to the Goodyear All-American Tire Sale today. For complete details and the retailer nearest you, call 1-800-GOODYEAR.
Let's jump back to the PDQ, the Parental Doink Quiz on the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. This is the KGB.
All right, round 2 of the PDQ. Parental Doink Quiz. It's Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw with you. Just updating our files, our database on your parents' love life. It occurred to us several years ago that everybody likes to think of their mother and father making love. I know Shelley does all the time. You want to call Darlene, by the way, and find out last time D and L kicked it?
Checked on them last night. They're fine. Everything's good. And I've
Did you ask him the last time they kicked it? Huh?
I rarely ask Mom the last time she kicked it.
Let's find out.
I'd rather not.
Let's find out.
I'm okay not knowing.
I would love to know.
I'm happy in the dark.
No, well, then go away. Let us call.
She didn't even have to go away. She'd be here for part of it.
No, that's okay.
Huh?
That's okay.
We got the number for the March of Dimes over there?
No, she's out of town today.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because at that hotel where they have no phone, you know, the March of Dimes is a charity, and they don't stay in hotels with phones and
That's
cable
right.
TV and stuff.
Exactly right.
Yeah, we know how those charities are. She's probably staying at the Four Seasons, taking a bath in champagne. Oh, they were supposed to be money for crippled children. Shut up!
My dear sweet mother would never do that. When she does it, it's for
Where do you
the
think she got that
children.
fur-lined bikini?
She did not. That was way before she worked with the March of Dimes.
Huh?
How do you think she got
Long
the job?
before she worked with the March of Dimes.
Just see that Senate investigation.
Stop it.
Miss Dunn,
Stop it.
Would you kindly explain to this committee
No.
where you came up with the money for the fur-lined bikini?
Miss Dunn refuses to answer on the grounds that it might incriminate her, Your Honor.
Miss Dunn, isn't it true that you funneled hundreds and hundreds of dollars of charity money
Senator, this committee owes Miss Dunn an apology.
to help
That's right.
crippled children
That's my poor
so that
mother.
you could wear a fur-lined bikini and take a bath in Cristal champagne?
Senator, have you no shame? Have you no shame whatsoever, Senator? You owe Miss Dunn an apology.
Well, Miss Dunn, you may find this funny, but I assure you this committee does not.
I'm not laughing about that.
How we doing? Fine. We're getting them out there.
Oh, yeah.
That's from The Godfather. You didn't know that, did you?
Yes, I do remember that.
No,
part.
you didn't know.
I do remember that part where they got the who's he what's it guy to come in and
Those
they
are the
thought,
subtle, quiet lines.
I know, and they
Frank
thought he was going to take
Pantangeli's brother.
Right.
Who didn't understand the language.
And then he gets up there and he goes, well, I didn't see nothing.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's right.
what I'm
That's
talking
right.
about. I was kidding.
Miss Dunn, we have the information. It's all right here.
You got
It's
nothing.
all right. We know.
You got nothing.
I made it up.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Got
I
that
enjoyed
going
that.
for us. Huh?
Thanks.
All right.
That was fun for me.
All right, where am I going? Line 4 first there, Godboy?
Yeah.
Just the anticipation of it now.
Yeah.
Hey, Tasha.
Yes.
How are you, girl?
Good. How you doing?
What'd you think of our little Godfather skit there?
It was okay. Thank you.
All right.
You know, I don't know. You guys just caught me a little bit off guard this morning.
Right,
that's all.
right.
Right.
Gripping radio, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Right.
Tasha, does your mother wear a fur-lined bikini like Shelley's does?
God, I hope not.
I'm kidding.
All right, we're gonna call.
Shelly girl.
We're gonna call your mom.
Okay.
We're gonna ask her the last time she and Dad or whoever got it on.
Okay. Boyfriend.
All right, what do you predict will be the answer?
I'm thinking Saturday.
Saturday poking night over there at Debbie's house?
I think so. He
All right.
was in town, so I think so.
All right, let's dial her up.
Alrighty.
See if she agrees. Good luck.
Hey.
You do all the talking.
Alrighty.
Hello?
Mom?
Hi.
Hi, what you doing?
Getting ready for work.
Did I wake you up this morning?
No?
Okay. Hey, Ray and I were talking, and we were having a little bit of fun, and we were wondering when's the last time you and Curtis got it on?
Pardon me?
Pardon
Yeah.
me? Oh, goodness me.
Mom? You know, you're my
Pardon-moi.
bestest friend. You can tell me.
Where are you?
I'm driving to work right now.
Last Friday?
Oh, one day.
I'll give you another chance to win.
Okay. How about Friday?
Ask her what position.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
Ask her what position.
Mom, missionary, huh?
Oh.
Not gonna say on that.
Oh, come on.
You know what that means.
Come on.
Mom, you can tell me. I'm your only daughter.
Who's riding with you?
Nobody. I'm by myself. The radio's on a little bit. That's all you're hearing in the background.
Huh.
Yeah, hot hits on the radio. Good morning, everybody. 722, 22 after 7 o'clock. Just 38 west of 8. Let's get out there and enjoy that beautiful day.
That makes it sound like the radio.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, so...
Now here's a
missionary,
little
Mom?
Britney Spears. I'm a slave for you, baby. Yeah. Power.
You know, that's not very nice. I'm going to have that song in my head all day now.
What position?
Your tongue in your head?
What position, Mom? Missionary?
No, my dear.
Doggy style.
Mom's going to dog way.
Huh, Mom? Okay, Mom, we'll sing.
Okay, well, we'll see you later. Bye-bye. I'm not amused by this. Amused I am not. Let's go with Angela next here on KGB. Hey, Angela.
Hi, good morning.
How you doing?
Good.
Ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right. For a $100 gift certificate to Smart and Final. Predict for me the last time Mother danced the bone dance.
Sunday.
How do you know that?
Well, I live with my mother, and I have a good idea it was Sunday.
Oh, boy. You didn't hear a lot of, like, clatter in the...
No, but they have a curtain for a bedroom door, so...
Oh, their special poking curtain.
Yeah, right.
Huh.
Oh, is your bedroom far, far away?
Yeah, it's far, far away, but we're doing some remodeling on the house, and the door isn't up yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. And they had the curtain closed. And that can only mean one thing.
Right.
All right. And you say Sunday?
Sunday.
Okay. Want to go for a bonus prize?
What do I do?
A dozen long stem roses
Okay.
from the Four Seasons Flower Shop. If you can guess what position.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
My mom is very kinky. I would just say it was missionary style this time.
Okay. Let's call her up and see. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Stand by. Good luck.
Thanks.
You do all the talking.
Okay.
Hello?
Kayla?
Yeah?
Go get Mom and tell her it's very important.
Okay.
Thank you.
What a sweet child.
That's my sister.
She sounds like little Cindy Lou Who.
Mm-hmm.
Told you I went to see the Grinch, right?
Yeah. I'm dying to go now.
Little Cindy Lou Who.
Voice that would melt your heart.
My mom's gonna die.
Why? She's really kinky. She probably tells everybody.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
How old's the child who answered the phone?
12.
Hello?
Mom,
What?
I have a question to ask you.
What's wrong?
Well, I need you to think back and remember clearly.
Oh, God.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
You're just waking up? Okay, this is very important. When was the last time that you and Kevin had sex?
What?
I need to know.
Saturday night and Sunday morning. Friday night. Friday night and Saturday morning.
Mom, the last time. Think clearly.
I don't understand. I told you, Sunday morning.
There it is.
Okay.
Go for the bonus. Go for the bonus.
Okay, can you remember what position you were in?
What?
Come on, Mom, help me out here. Were you on top or the bottom?
No hinting. No hinting.
Okay.
What position?
What position?
What?
What position were you in?
Angela, this is embarrassing.
It's just me.
Wow, my legs are sort of up around him, up in front of him.
You mean... What?
In front of his chest.
Huh. I'm not sure what that was.
I know what it is.
What'd they just say?
I don't know.
What'd she say, Shell?
She said her legs were up around him.
Who are you talking to?
Me. It's just me. Don't worry about it. We're trying. Hang on. We're having a police sketch artist figure this out for me.
You want a stick figure?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Could you?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure this out.
Hello?
Hi. Stand by.
Angela, what are you doing?
Hey, excuse me. We're trying to conduct business here. Go ahead there. Shell, what do you got? Make this just a quick stick figure.
Okay.
Now, is she on her back?
She's on her back.
Okay.
So what does that
On the
mean?
radio.
I'm not sure. Let me see. What do you got this?
It's a modified missionary.
What is that?
That's. Oh, you have it upside down.
What?
You have it upside down. There you go.
It looks like she's skiing.
That's not the slope. That's him.
Oh, my God.
Oh, this is him.
Right.
Got it.
Right.
What's that?
Well, you know what that is.
Good grief.
That's his.
That guy needs to see a urologist.
Yes, I know.
Could you put like a Moni face on her
Right,
for me,
I will.
please, and then
Okay,
just
no
give that back to
problem,
me?
I
Hey, Connie,
Yes?
I gotta go. Please, do you mind? Some people are at work already, conducting business.
Oh, Dave, you don't work.
Oh, you're a dumb son of a bitch, Dave. We know all about you.
Yeah, we know you.
Who's this?
Who is this? Angela?
It's Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw.
Oh, my God.
Oh, we're over here at the KGB.
Congratulations on that position.
Yeah, that's that.
You're
Whoo,
quite
boy.
limber.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did you need some Ben Gay after that, or?
Oh my Lord.
That's a toughie. Hey, listen, Connie.
Yeah?
We don't really have time to sit here and listen to you brag about your sexual exploits on the radio. We got business, okay?
Okay.
I gotta go.
This is a little song I wrote.
Thank you.
KGB.
New play opening up in town. In fact, I believe that tonight or tomorrow may be your final opportunity at the California Theater in Escondido, Center for the Performing Arts. It is a beautiful facility. It is home to a new farcical work starring Jim J. Bullock and our guest in the studio, Estelle Harris. But you may know her by the name Estelle Costanza. Either way, she was with us here past week. Here she is now on the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. This is the 101.5 KGB.
I don't understand you. I really don't. You have nothing better to do at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? I go out for a quart of milk. I come home and find my son treating his body like it was an amusement park.
Ma.
Don't give me Ma. It's a good thing I didn't hit the table. I could have cracked my head open.
People can hear you.
Too bad you can't do that for a living. You'd be very successful at it. You could sell out Madison Square Garden. Thousands of people could watch you. You could be a big star.
That, of course, is the famous Glamour magazine.
That's one of my
episode
favorites.
of Seinfeld. Featuring George Costanza and his mother. Played by the fantastic Estelle Harris, who has been kind enough to join us here in studio. What a pleasure it is to meet you.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
We have been such fans of yours.
Huge fans.
I like fans.
Oh. You are very, truly very funny.
Thank you. Of course, the writing had a lot to do with it.
You know, writing is great, but it's only 50% of the product. Right. In fact, some people can take crap writing and turn it into great acting. It's all in the delivery. And you guys on Seinfeld certainly had the whole package going on, the writing, the acting, the delivery, and everything.
It was wonderful. And you know, that was the only episode that Larry David received an Emmy for the writing.
Really?
Although the writing all through it was spectacular, that was the one that got the Emmy.
I certainly don't mean to pigeonhole your illustrious career by Seinfeld, but it has to be your defining moment.
Well, I think so. I think most people watched it, and if they didn't watch it then, they're watching it now on the reruns, and it was wonderful.
I mean, the combination of you and Jerry Stiller, who to this day is still hilarious. I watched him on King of Queens last night, and he was a riot to watch. But just watching you two, just, you know, having a cup of tea, and all of a sudden it explodes into World War III.
Oh, they were just the greatest couple.
And believe it or not, we really liked each other.
I'm sure you did, but it was so funny watching all the stuff that.
It's the writing. I repeat, the writing, very important.
But you
more
two,
than 50%.
You had like a chemistry of just the right button to push, to needle the other way. Just amazing.
Yeah.
Well, now you're doing a little live play work now.
It's not a little. It really is wonderful. The writing again, wonderful. And this is like the premiere of the play.
Well, tell me, this is a new play, isn't it?
Yes.
Dear Sheldon is the name of the work.
Yes.
This is by Sam Bobrick.
Yes.
And Julie Stein.
Bobrick.
I beg your pardon, Sam Bobrick and Julie Stein.
Yes.
It's called Dear Sheldon, and now this is something that originally Phyllis Diller was going to be in. Phyllis couldn't do it, and how excited the producers were when Estelle Harris stepped up and said, "Yeah, I'm available to be in this."
Yeah.
That's neat. Tell me about the play.
Because I love Sam's work. He wrote, Norman, is that you? Is that you? And I've done that to many, 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 many times. Very, very funny man.
It almost sounded like you said, Norman, is that Jew?
No.
But Norman, is that you? There you go.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, that's another play.
Also Jew.
Yeah.
But it's not a comedy. It's more than a comedy. It's a farce. The situations are exaggerated, and the comedy comes out of the people who are involved, the ability to face life. Sometimes that's difficult.
Now you're going to play the role of Doris.
Yes.
And your son, who I'm also a big fan of,
Yes.
and he's an odd bird, but your son, who is actually Sheldon, is played by Jim J. Bullock.
Right.
Who is very funny.
Oh, he's wonderful. He's not only very funny, he's a wonderful actor.
Yeah. I've only seen him on...
Too Close for Comfort.
Yeah, Too Close for Comfort, and then a million times on like Hollywood Squares or I forget what game shows he's been on.
Yes,
and
yes.
he's very funny. So this is about you and your son.
Yes, and he tries to escape me, and I don't let him go, as most mothers don't. And it is so hilarious and fun to do.
And this is going to be played right here in San Diego. Are we in Escondido? Escondido for this? The Center for the Arts. Yeah, California Center for the Arts in Escondido.
Yes.
Which is a very nice setup.
I haven't seen it yet. We're rehearsing.
It's a great venue.
We're rehearsing there today.
It's great. You'll love it.
And it'll be Friday night, Saturday matinee, Saturday evening, Sunday matinee, Sunday evening, and that's it. That's the premiere.
You're doing the premiere.
Yes.
Will you be traveling around?
The premiere of the show.
Will you be traveling?
We don't know yet if we can, and we'll see.
And we'll be giving away some tickets. We'll give you some ticket information in just a minute here, where you can see Estelle Harris and Jim J. Bullock and Dear Sheldon. Have you had an entire lifetime working as an actress?
I started at 7 when I did stand-up poetry.
So that's a lifetime.
Well, it was wonderful in that I never knew that I was funny until I stood up and did a plain poem, and everybody was hysterical.
Do you remember the poem to this day?
A little mouse went out to walk one lovely summer's day and met a great big pussycat who came the other way. The pussycat had big green eyes, and it goes on and on and on. But it wasn't funny, but everyone was hysterical. And I was wise enough to realize they weren't laughing at me. Mm-hmm. They were laughing at my rendition of the poem.
The gesticulation, the voice work, all
Maybe.
that. All that kind of thing. See, it's
Whatever.
in the delivery.
And I was hooked.
Hooked on show business?
Yes. Because I stopped when they were laughing and continued when it was dying down. It was a natural instinct. So
That's great.
Timing is wonderful.
And you didn't have stage fright as a little girl doing that?
I did, but my parents were too busy to pay much attention to me, and here I was getting all this attention from at least 100 people, and it was kind of nice.
So you got hooked on the applause and the laughter.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Would this be something that you were doing just, in front of family and friends at get-togethers, or was this something that was actually on stage?
No, I was, elocution lessons. That was it. My father was from England, and he wanted us to be able to speak correctly. Not necessarily with an English accent, but to speak correctly. And so there were elocution lessons to be had. And then 2 or 3 times a year, we got on stage and emoted.
You had a recital of sorts.
Yes.
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 Oh, that's fabulous. Where'd you grow up?
A small town near Pittsburgh, Tarentum, Pennsylvania.
Did you get to keep your name on the Seinfeld show? Was that your idea?
What a good question. No, she was named Estelle Costanza. And there were many, many women who auditioned. And when I came in and they introduced me as Estelle Costanza, everyone looked at each other in the room and said, yeah, my name is Mahatma Gandhi. But it is. And she was named before I was there.
You have done so much work where we might not necessarily see your face, but only hear your voice. Here's an example of that.
And action.
I'm packing you an extra pair of shoes and your angry eyes, just in case. And if you get hungry, here's some cheese puffs and a key. I don't know what it's for, but you never know.
Marker. And action.
And a golf ball, if you have time for golf. And a plastic steak. And a rubber ducky. And a yo-yo. And an extra bouncy ball. And some extra teeth. Be careful, they chatter.
The great Mrs. Potato Head in Toy Story 2, which was such a great movie.
Wasn't that wonderful? Babies enjoyed it and grandparents enjoyed it. Everyone just loved it because I was invited to about 3 or 4 premieres and I just couldn't get over how everyone enjoyed it.
How did that come about? How did the people at Toy Story 2 say, we would like you to be the voice of Mrs. Potato Head?
I auditioned for something else, for the voice of something else. I think it was for, wasn't there a Disney Bugs?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think I auditioned for something there, and they didn't feel I was right, but they remembered. Evidently what I did was memorable. And so when this came up, I didn't have to audition. They said, we want her for Mrs. Potato Head. We want that voice.
That was such such a funny movie.
Yes.
And that section that you're listening to there was actually they created outtakes for the end of the movie where like the actors would flub their lines, or that was actually a scene. I guess it was like too much footage that got cut.
Right.
But the angry eyes is one of the most famous lines from that movie.
Yes, and also there was a line, don't talk, it was originally, don't talk to anyone you don't know. And I changed it. Don't talk to any toys you don't know.
Yeah. The great Estelle Harris is with us. She is in town for the premiere of Dear Sheldon at the California Center for the Arts in Escondido coming up on Friday. We'll take a quick time out and back with more from Estelle Harris. If you'd like to say hi, you can dial up 888-570-1015 here on the KGB. Don't go away, folks.
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw. KGB.
Nissan. Massey Nissan moves you.
3.9% APR and approved credit from NMAC based on limited term ends 11/30/01.
Massey Nissan moves
My mother caught me.
Caught you doing what?
You know. I was alone.
You mean? She caught you? Where?
I stopped by the house to drop the car off, and I went inside for a few minutes. Nobody was there. They're supposed to be working. My mother had a Glamour magazine. I started looking.
Glamour?
So one thing led to another.
So what did she do?
First she screams, George, what are you doing? My God! And it looked like she was going to faint. She started clutching the wall, trying to hang on to it. I didn't know whether to try and keep her from falling or zip up.
What did you do?
I zipped up.
Oh, so funny.
Classic episode.
Funny line.
Seinfeld. Estelle Harris is with us. Estelle is in town for the world premiere of Dear Sheldon, a new comedy by Sam Bobrick and Julie Stein. Limited engagement at the California Center for the Arts in Escondido on Friday, right after Thanksgiving. The world premiere right there in Escondido. Do you have a personal favorite Seinfeld episode?
Oh, that one is.
That one right there, the Emmy Award winner.
That was the first one I ever did.
That's the first Seinfeld?
Yes,
You're
was
kidding.
The first one, yeah.
Was that 1992?
No, I believe it was the end of 93, I think. I don't remember.
Yeah.
It was called The Contest or The Out?
It was The Contest, yeah.
Oh, that's the contest one?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
And that was my first.
And wasn't that the one where you end up in the hospital room and
Yes,
the
and he
lady
comes-
next to you keeps getting the sponge bath?
And I
see her
keep
behind the
telling
sheet,
him
the
I'm
silhouette.
hungry and I'm hungry and get me something, it's going to close. And he threw a thing of Pez onto my bed. That was during the one rehearsal, because I was in another show at the time and I came down to do, and he threw it on the bed and I didn't know what it was. And I picked it up and I looked. I got so hysterical that I couldn't stop laughing for 20 minutes.
So do you had that? Did you have outtakes in Seinfeld where you had to stop filming because people were laughing on the stage?
It was a rehearsal.
But did that ever happen when you were
yes.
filming?
Oh, yes.
Because, when you watch that show, you can see Seinfeld in particular suppressing laughs.
Yes, yes. And he was always giggling and laughing. But I don't know. We probably had to stop takes because we did get hysterical. But that was during rehearsal, and it was not in the script. It was something that Jason thought of and just went and threw it. And I looked, and I couldn't. And then when I would stop, I would start talking, rehearsing again, and then I would go off again. She's dying of hunger. She wants a corned beef sandwich, and he throws her Pez.
You and Jerry seem to me to be the two that would be the hardest to break up on the show.
Well,
Stiller seems like he would. I mean, I don't know him for beans, but he seems like he would be impossible to break up.
I don't break up easily.
I don't think you would. You seem like a pro.
I may flub on occasion, but I don't break up. Because we've already rehearsed it. I got all that hysteria out during that rehearsal. I was laughing so hard that everybody else was laughing at me laughing. They didn't even know what I was laughing about because they couldn't see the Pez.
Yeah.
And so everybody was hysterical just watching me. I was completely dissolved.
How did you feel when they decided to end the show? Were you okay with that?
I sort of expected it.
Yeah.
So it was, I was sorry, but I expected it.
Well, you get a chance to see Estelle Harris live and in person, folks, when she stars in Dear Sheldon along with Jim J. Bullock. That's going to be at the Escondido Center for the Arts, the California Center for the Arts of Escondido. The tickets are available at Ticketmaster 619-220-TIXS or at the box office. Call 800-98-TICKET. That's the California Center for the Arts in Escondido.
May I say one thing?
Please do.
It is not just a comedy, it's a farce, which is funnier than a comedy because it is exaggerated situations and how these people react to the exaggeration. And it's not stand-up comedy with funny lines, it's funny situations.
Sure.
And it is hysterical, and I hope everyone enjoys it, and I'm sure they will.
And it's the world premiere right here in San Diego this Friday. Only a couple of shows, limited engagement.
And John Boab is directing it, and he's a wonderful director.
Excellent. Well, you're just a delight, You really are so pleasant to be around.
Your voice is so sweet. It's just so
soothing.
Soothing,
How about
yes.
a cup of
very
tea?
Sweet. I know.
Yeah.
I sound like a munchkin to myself when I hear it. When I hear it on tape, I sound just like, the Wizard of Oz. That's how I sound to myself.
You're bringing out a little Mrs. Costanza there.
That's great.
Well, you really are a very pleasant person.
And you ask wonderful questions. Thank you. It was a delight. And I love Escondido, and I love San Diego.
Well, it's our pleasure to have you here in town. The great Estelle Harris, folks.
TSC. Do you want my head to explode?
Yes.
Are you sure about that? Oh, yes. Who are you? What are you keeping us here for?
Hey, if you're feeling twisted, we're listed.
The DSC.
Or Ticketmaster at 619-220-TIX.
1015 KGB, it's the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. It's Boyer hanging out with you. And if you watch movies these days, especially movies geared towards a younger audience, you're going to see product placement. It's like a little mini commercial, essentially, inside the movie. Maybe the guy will just be standing up somewhere and he'll be drinking a beer. But you'll notice that the label on the can is positioned in such a way so that it receives maximum exposure. Jerry Seinfeld had a Cannondale bicycle hanging in his apartment, a mountain bike, though clearly there were no mountains anywhere near Midtown Manhattan. Product placement, spokespersons, endorsements. It's big, big money. Perhaps this is Osama bin Laden's next line of work? Details for you now on the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw on the KGB.
This is KGB. It's Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw here with you. Let's see. Latest news I have from Afghanistan for you actually comes to us via White Plains, New York. Does anybody know what White Plains, New York is famous for?
It's some sort of a contest entry thing, isn't it?
Nope. You hear about it all the time. Advertising.
Well, I know the headquarters for the March of Dimes is there. My mom goes there quite a bit.
White Plains, New York is where they import Heineken beer.
Oh, there you go.
Damage control yesterday there. The company was determined to refute the claim that Osama bin Laden's favorite beer was Heineken.
Uh-oh.
Now, wait a minute. I didn't think they were allowed to watch TV, look at chicks, or drink.
They're not.
This guy's
That's
the
supposed to
biggest
be reserved
hypocrite.
for heaven. I know.
Well, the charge made in a new book, Bin Laden Behind the Mask of Terror, the author says that Osama is likely to have favored the popular green bottle during his party animal days in Lebanon.
Is that where you go to party?
Most students were not sophisticated enough to try spirits or cocktails. So it seems likely that he began with bottled beer, probably Heineken, favored by students because of its cheapness. Heineken, not wanting to be noted as Osama bin Laden's favorite beer,
Cheap is fine, but not Osama bin Laden.
immediately punched holes in the story. A spokesman pointed out it was not cheap. It was an imported premium beer.
Right.
Brother, he said, this is all speculation. All we conclude is that Heineken was the first name that popped up in the head of the author when thinking about beer. That's another way Osama bin Laden could really just wreak havoc on the economy of this country.
How's that?
Just show up in public wearing like a Chevy t-shirt, you know?
Yeah, drinking a Coke.
Drinking a Coke, exactly.
Smoking a Marlboro.
Well, you wouldn't be able to tell what that was, but a lot of, like, advertising.
Right.
You know, wearing a lot of advertising. Wearing, like, a Nike hat
Yeah.
on top of his towel.
Eating a quarter pounder.
All that stuff. That would kill those companies. I actually have a memo from Osama bin Laden that has been captured by American forces.
Oh, cool.
This was meant to be from Osama bin Laden to members of the Taliban. The official priesty guys, you know, who took over 8 years ago, and running things now. It reads, "Hey guys, we've all been putting in long hours, but we've really come together as a group, and I love that. Big thanks to Omar for putting up the poster that says, 'There is no I in team,' as well as the one of the cat that says, 'Hang in there, baby.' That cat is hilarious. However, we are fighting a jihad. We can't forget to take care of the cave, and frankly, I have a few concerns." Osama's memo continues. First of all, while it's good to be concerned about cruise missiles, we should be even more concerned about the scorpions in our cave. Hey, you don't want to be stung, and neither do I, so we need to sweep the cave daily.
Uh-oh.
I've posted a sign-up sheet near the main cave opening. Second, it's not often I make a video address, but when I do, look, I'm trying to scare the most powerful country on earth, okay? That means while we're taping, please, no riding your Razor scooter in the background. Just while we're taping, thanks. Third point, I know this is a touchy one. As you know, by edict, we're not supposed to shave our beards, but I need everyone to just think hygiene, especially after mealtime. We're all in this together. Fourth, food. I bought a box of Cheez-Its recently, clearly wrote Osama on the front, and put it on the top shelf of the cave. Today, my Cheez-Its were gone. Consideration, that's all I'm saying. Finally, we've heard that there may be American soldiers in disguise trying to infiltrate our ranks. I want to set up patrols to look for them. First patrol will be Omar, Muhammad, Abdul, Akbar, and Richard. Love you lots. Osama.
So deep down inside, among his own peer group, he is kind of a nice guy.
Come on.
He just wants some order and no scorpions and somebody to sleep in the damn cave.
And maybe a cold Heineken.
Well, whatever.
Is that asking too much?
I guess not.
You're with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. 888-570-1015 is the Direct Connect. This is KGB.
When I listen, I don't wear underwear.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. KGB.
Computerized school tests, the Scantron. Bubble it in, fill it in, send it through the machine, get your answer back. Then they took us through computer dating, find the perfect mate. Well, now we give you the computer bitch test, and Shelley Dunn is going to follow along and take the quiz. We'll have the results for you on the show today. Shelley Dunn taking the bitch test on the 1015 KGB Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show.
.640 San Diego, it's KGB, the Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw radio show. Want to take the bitch test?
Alrighty, but I think I know the outcome.
No. Now we have an option here. We could just have you take it, Shell.
All right.
Or we can take it as a show.
Oh, okay.
Is this show a bitch?
Why don't we find that out? Because we know that I can be bitchy sometimes.
I don't think so.
Well, once in a while.
I don't think so.
Certainly once a month.
All right, bitch.
Okay, how about now?
All right, let's take it as a show.
All right.
We'll have to come to an agreement on the answers.
Okay.
According to all of our personal circumstances, okay?
Okay.
First question is, are you in a relationship right now? We got 2 yeses and 2 nos. So, you want to be the tiebreaker there, God boy?
All right.
All right, so you'll be a yes.
Say yes.
If so, how would you best describe your relationship? Is it action, horror, comedy, porn, sci-fi, or drama? I would put mine under the comedy.
That would have been mine, too.
Chainsaw?
Action.
1 action, 2 comedies.
I have to go with drama.
Drama. That means we got to go comedy then. Boyer?
Boy,
Are you in a relationship?
Not as far as I know.
Well, then you don't get the answer.
But wasn't it a horror?
No, actually, it was
horror.
Horror.
Oh,
I misunderstood.
I would lean towards comedy.
All right.
Instead of action? Okay.
Yeah. For the group.
Comedy.
In relationships, this is dumb. Let's just have Shelley do it. We're never going to get through this.
That's
thing.
right. Yeah.
Are you in a relationship right now? No.
No.
If so, if not, how would you describe your last relationship? Comedy.
Comedy.
All right. In relationships, do things usually go your way, Shell?
No. Yeah. Sort of. 50% of the time.
Yeah, right. That's a yes.
Okay. If something doesn't go your way, be honest and constructive with yourself.
Temper tantrum.
You grin and bear it. A discussion usually works.
Discussion.
I make him grovel. The bastard will be peeing in a bag for days.
Peeing in the doorway, more likely. What about that? Buy me a ring. I want something now.
I never told him to buy me a ring.
Oh,
he just did it.
Ah.
But there were a lot of discussions.
Discussion usually works.
Yeah.
Okay. If you were working on a pirate ship, Shell, this is to determine just how bitchy you are.
Okay.
And I don't think you are at all.
Yeah, right.
No. Would you most likely be the captain, the first mate, the buccaneer, or pregnant?
I always wanted to be the buccaneer.
All right.
But I'm not really even sure what that is.
I don't either.
Well, I'll be a buccaneer.
All right. Have you ever been in a cat fight?
No. I've wanted to be, but I haven't had the nerve.
Have you ever called another girl a slut to her face?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And meant it, or just like clowning around kidding?
Both. But I've done it seriously. Yes, I have.
Have you ever... Who'd you call a slut?
A slut?
Come on. What made her so slutty?
I looked on her ID, and there it was. Slut, slutty, slut.
Come on.
I had to tell her.
What was the
She was in a
circumstance?
place she shouldn't have been in.
Oh.
Your man's pants?
She was in... that's all I'm going to say. She was someplace she shouldn't have been.
Okay.
So she got the slut word called out.
Have you ever slapped someone?
No.
Have you ever kicked someone in the nuts?
No.
Have you ever given someone the silent treatment?
Yes.
Must be awesome. Huh?
Why was that good?
Nah.
Wishful thinking.
Do you wear fake nails?
No.
If so, do you often find dried blood beneath them?
Ew. No.
Do you wear hairspray?
No, usually not.
Do you have crusty bangs?
No, I don't have
Crusty Bangs is the name of my new band,
I
Shell.
saw you guys over the weekend.
Yep.
You were hot.
Are you a crusty bang?
I haven't been told that.
How often do you switch best friends? Practically never. Once a year. Many times a year. Today.
Practically never.
All right. How many people do you think would come to your funeral? I mean, if we put Krispy Kreme donuts out there and
About 100.
did free admission.
About 100.
Well, we could get Jizzy to run a promo on it. We could do a van run out of it.
Get the prize patrol to come.
Yeah.
Of those 100 people, how many would be coming just to make sure you're dead?
Well, some creditors. I don't know. A fourth, maybe.
All right. Do you carry mace or pepper spray for self-defense?
No.
Do you know how to fire a gun?
Yes.
All right. Let's go. We're doing the bitch test with Shell. I think there's only 400
Is
questions
that it?
here.
Oh, good.
Do you have more enemies or more friends?
I think I have more friends.
Would you say your mom is a bitch?
Well, she's sweet as pie.
So the answer is yes?
Yes.
Well, I've seen her be bitchy, but I've seen her in a lot of different situations.
Do any of your screen names contain the words Angel, Cutie, 69, Tigress, Vamp, or Vixen?
No.
Huh?
No.
Huh?
No.
Didn't you use a dirty, saucy name?
Oh, I used Wet Girl once a long
Yeah,
time
that's
ago.
a yes.
Like, long time ago.
Have you ever sent someone an anonymous email, message, or letter?
No.
Are you always talking crap about your friends?
No.
Do your friends talk crap about you?
I hope not.
You don't know that.
I don't know.
Have you ever pushed someone in a wheelchair over wet concrete and left them there?
No. No.
Do you avoid beggars on the street?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, heck. Do you ignore blood drives?
Yeah, kind of.
Do homeless, crippled, or otherwise disabled people sometimes annoy you?
Well.
Oh, all right. It's all right. Honesty is the best
I'm just
policy.
trying to get my groceries to the car. Quit begging.
Have you ever turned down someone for a date?
Yeah.
Have you ever stood someone up?
No.
Have you ever dumped anyone?
Yeah.
Have you... No, I'm not going to read that for you.
What?
You don't want to know.
All right.
I'm just going to put no.
Thank you.
Have you ever cheated on someone?
Yeah. I thought we were going to play as a group. What about that?
Have you ever cheated on someone repeatedly?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you smarter than all your stupid friends?
No.
Come on.
No, I don't really think that.
Really?
Most of the time, I don't.
Well, you should be smarter than your stupid friend.
Well, I should be smarter than them.
Are you better looking than your friends?
No.
Huh?
No.
What?
No.
Better looking than your ugly friends.
Well,
Do you make more money than your friends?
well, yeah.
Yes. Are they jealous of your fabulous wealth? Are they jealous of you sometimes?
Well, I guess.
All
maybe, I don't
right.
know.
Well, come on. You got a haunted house.
I have one girlfriend who loves to watch me mop the floor on my hands and knees, and I don't know why.
How many people have you broken up with?
Oh. Ever?
Wait till you hear the
this
next
week.
question.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Wait till you hear the next question. Gets really wicked.
Oh, let's see. Carry the 3.
Dumb old Dan.
I wasn't even up to him yet.
Give me a rough number. How many people have you broken up with?
Say 10.
All right. How many people have you had sex with?
Well, 10. you know, 5.
Are we going to do this as a group?
No, I guess not.
Stuff like that.
That would be pretty close to the same.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
What?
Okay, that's good. Fine.
I gotta have a number.
Just do the last number the same as this number.
All right.
What question number
Hope I
was
don't
that?
burst into
40?
flames. No, I was the one before.
Do you steal from your friends?
Mm-mm.
Do you wear their clothes without asking?
No.
Do you ever forget their birthdays?
I don't
think you do.
I don't think I do.
Have you ever blamed a friend for one of your farts?
It's my dog count.
Oh, nice. Do you consider yourself successful?
Yeah. Shut up.
Where?
Shut up.
Are you frequently not punctual?
Yes.
Well, you only know that when you show up on time.
Have you ever gotten pregnant intentionally just to lure someone into a lasting relationship?
No, no.
Oh, I see. That kind of test.
No.
Have you ever claimed to be pregnant even though you weren't, just to get abortion money?
God, no.
Kelly.
God, no.
Huh?
That's such bad karma. I'd be terrified.
There is no God, no. There's only a yes or a no.
No.
No, brother.
No.
Can you think of anyone who doesn't like you?
Well, yeah.
Who?
Well,
Who doesn't like you? I'll kick their ass.
I think my neighbor might not like me that
Everybody
much.
loves
Well, I
you.
don't think so. I don't think everybody does.
Well, then they're a jerk.
Well, thank you.
Is there anyone that you don't like? God, yes. Have you ever
Usually only for a minute, though, and then I like them again.
Have you ever been to prison either to visit or because you kind of had to go there?
Well, prison
Really?
is a really strong word, but
Fine.
Oklahoma City lockup until my parents got there to pick me up.
What did you do?
I was shoplifting at Target.
Oh, what'd you get?
Oh, magazines and makeup and stuff that I didn't want to buy with my own.
Who foiled the
allowance money.
crime?
Well, I didn't know they had undercover agents there. I didn't know they were watching you and stuff.
Tina Piccioni involved in this?
No, but no. I shouldn't blame her.
She the wheel man?
She got me started.
Oh.
How much stuff did you swipe? I mean, over your whole life.
In your career?
Well, usually it was a girlfriend's out shopping kind of thing, and you just see what you could get.
So, I mean, you go shopping,
away
what, a
with.
couple of times a week? I mean, 50
Oh,
bucks a
no,
week?
no. We had homework and jobs, and no. Shopping at the mall was maybe a once-a-month treat.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Shelley, can you go stealing with me today? No, I gotta do geometry.
Right.
That's your basic conversation.
I know.
Have you ever stomped on someone with high heels?
Oh, no.
Even if they wanted you to?
No.
No. Have you ever used your teeth during a...
Not on purpose.
All righty, that'd be a yes. Did you ever claim you were sexually harassed when you weren't really, or threatened to claim sexual harassment?
I keep begging people to harass me sexually, and nobody will.
All right. Have you ever seduced or been seduced by a married man?
No.
Ooh,
No.
Little time. To
No, I was having to
think.
think it over, but no.
Have you ever teased?
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever threatened to commit suicide just to get attention?
No.
Shelley.
No.
Shelley.
No.
Shelley.
Uh-uh.
Oh, brother. What a flim-flam test this is going to be. Do you own dark lipstick?
I do own some. I don't wear it much, but I own it.
Do you have a tattoo?
No.
Have you ever shoplifted?
Well,
yes.
I was a little kid.
Do you like the taste of beer?
Mm-mm.
Do you like the taste of revenge?
Well, sometimes.
Are you a student?
No.
Do you dislike authority?
Well, yeah.
Have you ever quit a job and given less than 3 weeks' notice?
No, never.
Have you ever quit a job and given less than 3 weeks' notice?
Mm-mm.
Have you ever quit a job, KGB 1994, and given less than 3 weeks' notice?
Yeah, but I didn't know we were quitting until you told me.
How about less than a day?
Okay, how about an hour? How about I'll meet you on the parking lot. I've got to get a lot of crap out of my office.
Do you like to talk about your problems? God, yes.
If you only knew the half of it.
Do you have a hard time listening to other people's problems?
No.
And finally, in your bitch test, or I don't think you are, which of the following is most important in a friendship? Understanding, trust, or compassion?
Trust.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Click for results.
Okay.
Oh, Bryce.
All right, now you're going to get a 100% answer, something between 0 and 100%.
Okay.
What do you think you came in at?
Is 100 the bitchy?
Well, 100 would be the bitchiest,
The bitchiest.
and 0 would be, the ideal woman.
Oh, I'm probably somewhere in the 60s.
Only 46%.
I was going to say 47.
Really?
46%
Wow.
bitch, which is higher than the worldwide average of 38%. Way to go.
Where did I go wrong?
Bitchy.
All right. Guess I'll have to stop walking on people with my high heels.
Thanks to my friend Lissa sending us the link for Shelley's pitch test.
Thanks, Lissa. Little bitch.
Shelley Dunn fully at 8% bitchier than the American average. No, the worldwide average. Man, that even includes cranky chicks like in Afghanistan who have bombs dropping on their head.
Well, they're probably not taking the test. They're busy running.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. We'll be right back. KGB.
5 KGB, it's the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. Computers, you used to doubt them, you used to hate them. They'd foul up your bills, they wouldn't get your check credited right, they'd double bill you for stuff. You'd go ahead and send in the money on the parking ticket, and the computer would misapply it. Whatever. You hate them, you hate them, you hate them. They're inaccurate, they suck, they're no good. Unless they're helping us out as we give Abramowitz the gay test. On the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw, this, my friends, is the KGB.
All right, Shell, we have found out that you are 8% bitchier than the worldwide average.
Yeah.
But still a peach of a human being. Oh, my.
The test also provided a test to determine if you're gay or not.
Oh, really?
Hello?
Wow.
Jesus.
Hello?
It's like he has no opposable thumb.
What?
You ever made out with another guy?
Yeah.
Did you ever take a bath with another guy?
Yeah.
Did you ever go to a gay bar?
Yeah.
Did you ever participate in a gay contest?
Yeah.
Did you win the gay contest?
Yeah.
You been in a gay parade?
Yeah.
You ever marry a guy?
Yeah.
Take a bath with a guy?
Yeah.
Are you gay?
No, I'm not. I'm not gay.
You took a test one time.
Yeah.
We put a test on you and it said you were gay.
Oh, that's what you said, but whatever, yeah.
Got a brand new test for you.
Oh, golly.
Bless you.
What was that?
Just a I'm still getting over this cough. It's a cold. Sorry.
Oh, golly crud. Shucks.
You want to take the gay test?
Just to prove to you that I'm not gay,
Yeah.
go ahead, throw it at me.
Just to prove that you're not gay.
Got it. Go
And
ahead.
we'll all agree by the results, right? And, you know, whatever it says, we won't argue with it, and that'll be it, right?
Got it.
All right. Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Why do you take all those crazy golf bets?
Because I love the attention. Now, why don't you go straight to hell?
Wow.
That come from?
Maybe he should take the bitchy test.
We have to qualify you first here, okay?
All right.
I'm hetero and female. I'm hetero and male. I'm gay and female. I'm gay and male. Which one are you?
I'm neither one of those. I'm not gay.
Okay, so which one do you want me to put for you?
Read them again. I'm what?
I'm hetero and female. I'm hetero and male. I'm gay and female. I'm gay and male.
I don't have much of a choice, but go ahead and put the male hetero thing.
Whoa. All right. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Your age.
40. Wow. So are you.
I'm going to put a zip code in here for you. And let's begin to the questions. Here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Are most of your friends male or female?
Male.
Are they hetero?
No, they're male. They're not.
Well, are they hetero?
No, they're not.
All right. Is your best friend male or female?
Male.
Who would you say your male friends are on the whole? Handsome or not?
I have to make a pick. There's no middle ground here?
It's yes or no?
Yes.
Ooh. He's admiring.
No, I'm not. They're decent-looking guys.
Are you a hairy guy?
No.
Do you wish you were?
No.
Are you messy?
No.
Huh?
Look at your car.
Yes, I'm messy.
Do you think you're good looking?
No.
Huh?
No.
Huh?
No, absolutely not.
Come on, you're a strong 7.
Terrible thing to say.
Really?
As for girls,
Right.
You know what they are, right?
do you prefer short or long hair?
I like short hair.
What do you notice first on a girl's hot body? Breasts, hips, butt, or legs?
Legs.
He's a leg man.
Yes.
How many serious girlfriends have you had?
3.
Crud. How many women have you slept with?
Yay. In general?
What do you mean in general?
I mean, like every single one I have to count up?
How many? Yeah, it'll be hard for you. How many women have you slept with?
Probably 7, I would think. If that.
Well, what is it?
Probably up 6.
Well, come on.
How about an exact number?
What an insult to that 7.
I know.
3, 4. 7.
7.
Yeah.
That 7th is back in.
7.
We'll let her know.
Do you like a woman's legs in high heels?
Yes.
Do you like a woman's feet in high heels?
I don't know. Yeah.
Which is sexier, leather or lace?
Lace.
Do you think all runway models are hot?
No.
Do you like the clothes they wear?
Yeah.
What looks best on most girls? A dress, skirt and blouse, jeans and t-shirt, lingerie, or nothing?
Lingerie.
Are you going to make a lot of noises?
No, I'm sorry.
Huh?
No.
You're pretty certain about that lingerie question.
Yes.
A woman looks best in lingerie.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Unzip your pants for us.
No.
What do we find? Boxers, briefs, boxer briefs, Speedos, panties, nothing at all. Briefs, tidy whities.
Yes.
All right. No thong answer in there.
No.
Have you ever accidentally touched another guy's package?
Yeah. It wasn't my fault, but yeah.
Did it make you curious?
No.
Huh?
No.
Huh?
No.
Huh?
No.
Did it make you fumble?
No. What do you mean fumble?
I don't know.
It made me a little jumpy, yeah.
All right. In your opinion, bodybuilders are impressive or moronic? This is to determine just how gay you are.
I'd say impressive.
What about pro athletes? Impressive or moronic?
Impressive.
Did you just think, hey, bodybuilders are pro athletes? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
How often do you work out? Never. Monthly, weekly, or daily?
Once a week.
Huh?
Once a week.
What do you do?
Golf.
Do you ride a cart?
Yeah.
All right.
But I swing a club a lot. That's working out for me.
Do you golf to look good or to feel good?
Neither. Right.
Probably to look good.
All right.
Oh.
Do you sometimes get nervous in the locker room?
Yeah.
How do you wear your pants? Loose or tight?
Is there a short?
He's
Probably on the tight side.
Snuggie. He's a snuggie.
Snuggie
Tight
shorties.
side.
How do you wear your T-shirts? Loose or tight?
Probably on the tight side.
Do you sometimes take off your shirt when it's hot?
No.
Never.
Huh?
No.
No.
I've seen you take off your shirt dozens of times.
I'll need to pay off bets.
Other than shaving your face, have you ever removed any of your God-given body hair?
Yeah.
How about your nose hairs? Ever plucked those suckers?
Nah. I've never been that hairy, no.
Have you ever worn women's clothes?
Yes.
If so, was it part of a joke, costume, or hazing ritual?
It was to pay off a bet. What does that call it?
Did you find it liberating in a non-sexual way?
No.
Huh?
No.
Huh?
Hell no.
All right. Next questions. We're getting to the end here. Do you think sex is dirty?
No.
Do you like performing?
No. Well, no.
Have you ever had backdoor sex?
No. No.
Oh, you ought to try it.
What about that guy that you
boy.
let inspect you?
You ought to give it a try.
No. My dad's not done that either.
Ooh, damn it. Have you ever seen a porno?
Yeah.
Were you intrigued by the penises?
No.
Huh?
No, we laughed at it, but no.
Were you aroused
Who's
by
we?
them?
No.
Who's we?
Bunch of us guys watched one time.
Were you passing around the T-bone or what?
We don't need to go any further with the quiz, Dave.
Oh, boy, listen, be quiet. We were just making fun of the old porno scene. It was funny.
Have you ever seen a male stripper?
Yes.
Have you ever performed a strip tease?
Yes, I have.
Would you say you're sexually adventurous?
No.
Would you say guys are more uninhibited in bed than girls?
Guys are more uninhibited?
Uninhibited.
No, I would say no.
Do you wish girls would be more aggressive?
Around me, yeah.
When you first meet a woman, can you tell if she's gay or not?
No.
How about when meeting a man?
No. I don't have gaydar.
All right. Home stretch here. This determines if you're gay or not, right?
Right.
How would you rate your sex drive?
Yeah.
Dave. Are you hetero, Dave?
Don't.
Dave.
What?
Are you hetero?
No. And I'd rate it probably a 6.
Do you usually make a pass at someone you're attracted to?
No. You give it to her.
Have you ever flirted with another guy just as a joke or just to see what would happen?
Yeah, I have.
Have you ever danced with another guy?
Yeah.
Have you ever flirted with a man you knew was gay?
No.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
Has another man ever hit on you?
Yes.
If so, did you tell him you were straight or pretend not to notice?
Pretend not to notice.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't want to hurt the guy's feelings. You know, the guy's giving it a shot.
You didn't want to hurt the guy's feelings?
I don't want to be rude. I just pretended like I wasn't interested.
Either way, were you flattered?
No, I wasn't flattered. No.
Huh?
No.
Little bit.
A little not. No. Little no.
Little bit.
Little not. No.
Have you ever lied and said you were gay in order to ditch a girl?
No. No.
Have you ever mistaken a transvestite for a birth woman?
Yeah, I think so.
Have you ever checked out a hot body part from a distance only to discover it belonged to a man?
Yeah, I sure did. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
My son's gay.
Oh, my son's a homo. Do you consider your an erogenous?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Come
No.
on.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Huh?
No. It's used for one thing only. No.
What do you use it for?
You know.
What?
You go to the restroom.
What? What was that? Is that the noise you make in the restaurant?
That explains a lot.
Are you sure you don't consider it an erogenous?
No, I don't. Absolutely not.
I think you do.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I don't.
Do you have experience with girls or otherwise to prove it?
Did I ever do what?
You know, backdoor love.
No. No.
Does lesbian sex interest you?
No.
Huh?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Would you date a bisexual girl?
No.
I thought you did.
I don't think so.
I thought you did.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, I went out on a date once, but no.
That would be...
Oh,
dated?
shoot. Yeah, put it down. God.
Would you participate in a threesome with another girl and a guy?
No way. On the planet. No way.
Huh?
No way.
What if the girl was really hot?
That doesn't matter. I'm not going to be around another guy with a...
What?
With a...
What's that?
You know, with a... I'm not going to be around another guy with a... You know, with a... Shut up.
With a what?
I'm not going to be around with another guy who's excited. No.
Who's excited?
Who's got a... You know what?
A what?
Who's got a Woody? A wanker? A throbber? You know what I'm talking about?
Wow.
You're sitting around watching pornos with guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't check their zone, see how they're doing.
But you knew they all had one going.
I didn't have one going.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
With other guys. It's not possible, unless you're gay. And then, yeah, maybe so.
if you were stuck somewhere where there were no women, like jail, can you imagine turning to men for sexual release?
Absolutely not.
Have you ever had a fantasy or dream where you had sex with a man?
No.
Crud.
Have you ever kissed a guy?
Yes.
Was there tongue involved?
Not my tongue, his.
There was tongue involved.
A little bit.
A little bit. It was his whole tongue. I was right there.
Have you ever slept in the same bed as another guy?
Does that count as your father?
Did it cross your mind to make a move?
No, not on my dad. No way.
Have you ever touched a penis that wasn't yours? Gotta hear the story on this one.
You know, my elbow.
What happened?
My elbow did.
What happened?
It was an old boss of mine that kind of...
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Even though you think of yourself as straight, have you ever had sex with another man?
No.
Huh?
No.
Huh?
With sex? No.
Sex.
No way.
All right.
Way.
Okay, hang on. We're coming up here on the end. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
These are the results to determine whether or not you're gay. Are you gay, Dave?
No.
Dave.
Shut up. God.
The results are out, and you are gayer than average for someone of your gender and supposed orientation.
What does that mean? What the hell does that mean? What do you mean?
You know, hetero.
I'm not a hetero orientation.
Well, the test says you are hetero.
What does this orientation mean? What does that mean?
You know, what you like.
I'm not gay. I know what I like. I'm not gay.
You are 12% gayer than the worldwide average.
What's the average?
I guess 39%.
And I'm not 51% gay.
That's what it says.
Yeah, that gives you controlling interest in homodom.
What was that?
Oh, just boy rambling off.
It says you are considerably gayer than the rest of the world.
Yeah, definitely.
That's not right.
So, well, didn't we agree to go with this as the final results?
Yes.
You want my head to explode?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, yes.
Who are you? What are you keeping us here for?
Hey, if you're feeling twisted, we're listed. The DSC.
You've got the...
1015 KGB, the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. 5-5 Chargers versus Arizona tomorrow. But last week, it was not pretty. And it all came out in the world of sport. Let's turn now and say hello, Cookie Randolph.
Hello again, everybody in the sports world. In the wake of 3 consecutive losses, Chargers coach Mike Riley insists there is no quarterback controversy. Doug Flutie is the man. Drew Brees will be wearing a ball cap, holding a clipboard, and shutting the hell up.
Doug is, first of all, he's going to be our quarterback. And you can talk about controversy all you want. There is none within this building. He is our quarterback. He will start, and he will get us the next win next week. So there isn't any controversy. No. Our offense did not play well
Really?
for part of the game.
Okay. Doug Flutie, meanwhile, has his own way of avoiding the quarterback controversy.
Deal with it by not reading it and not listening to it. And if it weren't for other people asking me about it all the time, I wouldn't know about it. And the key is stay focused on what's important, and that's preparing every week and getting ready to play. You know, I feel very confident about a lot of things that we're doing.
Sounds like it. Anywho, the 5-5 Chargers are 7-point favorites to beat the 3-6 Arizona Cardinals this Sunday at the Q. A lot of people pointing fingers at Doug Flutie, his quarterback rating just plummeting, but my goodness, he's not getting very much protection on that front line. You know, timing is such an important factor in the offense, and if one little guy one big guy gets through that line and he has to start dodging him before he can look down at receivers have to break off patterns, timing is disrupted, and then they got to improvise. And on the flip side, the defense, without Rodney Harrison, you get veterans like Jerry Rice and Tim Brown, 2 Hall of Famer, Rich Gannon, all the time in the world to watch those guys run perfect routes up into the middle where Rodney used to be, and they run safely, catch touchdown passes, and they win the game. So it's really a multifaceted sword, oh my. And, of course, the Chargers are 7-point favorites to beat the 3-6 Arizona Cardinals this Sunday at the Q. Last night on Monday Night Football, Minnesota Vikings quarterback Dante Culpepper threw 4 touchdown passes, including 3 to Randy Moss, as the Vikings andre'd the Giants 28-16. Vikings now 4-5, Giants 5-5. The ballots are in. The 2001 National League Most Valuable Player is Barry Bonds, having set the all-time single-season home run record of 73, also batted .328 with 137 RBI. Bonds becomes the first man ever to win 4 MVP awards. 7 other men have won the MVP 3 times. Kelly Dunn. Name them.
7 other men have won how many times?
3 times.
3 times. Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle,
No,
Stan Musial.
no.
What?
Babe Ruth, no.
Yogi Berra.
Yes.
Mickey Mantle.
Yes.
Stan Musial.
Yes.
Jimmy Barron. Jimmy Fox.
Jimmy Fox, yes.
And then Barry, of course. Are we counting him?
No.
Yogi Berra?
No, Barry Bonds I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry, of course, won it back in 98.
Noah Berry.
Roy Acuff?
No.
Roy who?
Roy Uzi Watson. I've never heard of him before. Campanella.
That's right.
Capriccia. Campanella.
Campanella, the famous Italian-American.
Exactly.
Right. How about Joe
DiMaggio?
Blow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I said that last time.
And I think you have 6 out of the 7.
Who am I missing?
Well, you tell me.
Kelly.
It's the same one. This
I
last
know, and I'm not really concentrating on sports today. I don't know why.
John Jacob Jingleheimer
Smith.
Schmidt.
His name
Mike
rhymes.
Schmidt.
Yes.
Yes.
Crying, crybaby, third baseman, get out of baseball, bad knees, Mike Schmidt.
Quite a baseball nut, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
He announced his retirement right here in San Diego mid-season, sensed it was time during a Phillies road trip against the Padres. He was so chicken of the mighty 1989 Padres.
Right.
He decided to quit right then and there mid-season.
Who can blame
Some
him?
18 years ago, I left Dayton, Ohio with 2 very bad knees and a dream to become a Major League Baseball player.
Go.
Squirt some tears, punk.
I thank God this dream came true.
Jesus.
Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
Mike Schmidt.
Schmidt.
I never get tired
Hall
of
of
that.
Fame. How could you? Barry Bonds, the first ever 4-time MVP. Meanwhile, in the National
Navy, Chief Adams speaking.
Is this Yaganich?
Sure is.
Listen, my name is Roy D. Mercer. I got a bone to pick with you. My boy Raymond was down there about a month ago. He's a senior in high school, and he wanted to sign up for the Navy, and you told him he's too scrawny and needed to go home and work out.
No, I would not have done that.
That's what he said. You told him he's too scrawny, and he come home, and he charged up about $200 worth of dumbbells and about $100 worth of protein powder. And that ain't the worst of it. He's in there trying to get them dumbbells put together, and his little pet hamster, Liberace, got loose and was down on the floor. It ain't funny. He dropped a 20-pound weight on him and squished him.
Squished him?
Squished him, yeah. Little Liberace. It ain't funny. So I need about $300 and a new hamster. So I'm coming down there and whooping somebody's ass. Well, you think it's funny? I guarantee you I'm going to swell one of your eyes up. You look like Popeye. Go ahead, get it out of your system. 'Cause I got a little boy over here tore it up. He'd won the 4-H Talented Pet Contest the last 2 years in a row with Liberace. Mama made him a little blue sequin jacket, and Raymond taught him how to set at a toy piano and pound on it with his nose. It ain't funny. Now, I want you to call up his 4-H teacher and tell him why Raymond ain't going to have a pet in the show this year.
Oh, God. I'm getting too old for this shit.
How'd you like me to jerk a half hitch in your ass? How long's it been since you had a good old country ass whooping? 'Cause this year the Blue Ribbon's going to probably go to Jimmy Charlene's ping pong playing parrot.
Basketball Association. 2 games last night. Denver piled New Jersey, and the Kings conged Houston. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh, my.
You are listening to Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. This is the KGB.
It's a new era at your San Diego County Toyota dealer. Get special savings on the new era Toyotas, like $1,000 cash back on any new O2 4Runner. Or for a limited time, get 0% financing on any O2 Corolla, the world's all-time best-selling car. 0% financing on a new Tundra with the high savings event. Factory cashback vehicles must be purchased or leased from dealer stock by midnight 12/3/01. Limited term financing. Special AP offer qualified Tier 1 and Tier 2 customers only. For details and disclosures, call 1-888-SD-TOYOTA. We've got what it takes, San Diego. Hurry! Toyota's new era savings event is going on now. So see your Toyota dealer today. Get the feeling. Toyota.
Ah, the holidays. A time to express your love to your friends and your family. And what better way to show them that you really care than by giving them the gift of Heineken. Imagine what your best friend will say.
Heineken? Man, you are my best friend.
What your boss will say.
Johnson, thanks for the Heineken. This holiday season, I'm giving you a corner office and a ridiculous raise.
Heineken. It's the perfect gift for the towel guy at the gym.
Thanks for the Heineken. Here's a towel.
Or the mailman.
Thanks for the Heineken. Oh, look, this lingerie catalog got mixed in with your mail.
Or your girlfriend.
Oh, diamond earrings. Oh, and look, they're resting on a case of Heineken. Oh, baby.
So get your friends and family something you know they'll love this holiday season. Get them Heineken. It's all about the beer. Happy holidays from all of us at Heineken. Imported by Heineken USA, White Plains, New York.
Visit 800.com for an exclusive offer on the AudioVox MP3 player that comes with the Heineken branded case. Go to 800.com for details and restrictions. Must be a resident of California or Texas. Void where prohibited. No beer purchase necessary. Must be 21 or older. Offer ends 12/6/01.
It was after Thanksgiving, and Steve, well, he'd overindulged.
I just feel so gluttonous. I had not one, not two, but 3 long-distance conversations on my cell phone.
Who can blame you? It's Thanksgiving.
Those extra charges go straight to my bill. I mean, look at my envelope. It's already tight enough as it is.
You're being hard on yourself.
I've got to get on a plan.
The Sprint PCS Free and Clear plan has nationwide long distance included. Every minute, every day.
Is it restricting?
Nope. You get clear calls to anywhere in the U.S. from anywhere on the largest all-digital, all-PCS nationwide network built from the ground up, reaching more than 230 million people.
Clear calls? I'll start tomorrow.
Right now, you can get 3,000 minutes for $29.99. That's 200 anytime minutes and 2,800 night and weekend minutes.
I'll start now.
You won't regret it.
The Sprint PCS Free and Clear plan with nationwide long distance included. Every minute, every day.
Now save $100 with a mail-in rebate on any 2 new Sprint PCS phones. Activation fee required. Offer available to new customers with any service plan. See store or sprintpcs.com for details. Sprint PCS, the clear alternative to cellular.
Somebody got it wrong. Really wrong. I'm talking about the dime. The dime doesn't fit on the coin size to value spectrum. The dime should be smaller than the quarter, we can all agree on that, but shouldn't the dime be bigger than the penny and beefier than the nickel? It's embarrassing. But as embarrassing as it may be, the dime is still money. And chances are you've got a whole lot of dimes socked away in a jar. That's why we put a Coinstar machine at your supermarket. Bring your dimes and all your other coins to the big green Coinstar machine. Put the coins in, and the cashier will give you crisp green dollar bills. It's up to you. You can go to a Coinstar machine and turn your coins into something useful, like a new set of socket wrenches or a bottle of Pinot Blanc. Or you can hold on to your dimes and suffer the snickering of your peers. Coinstar. You give us coins, we give you cash.
Now through December 31st, change $5 worth of coins into cash and get a $5 mail-in rebate off select Warner Home Video titles, including cats and dogs. Go to Coinstar.com or see Coinstar Machine for details.
101.5 KGB, the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. If you listen to the show for any length of time, you'll know that in any break, we can weave through a couple of subjects and topics and kind of just spin your mind dizzy the way we go from topic to topic in a seamless fashion. Well, such was the case this past week when we had Clear Channel World Domination Headquarters Vice President Mike Glickenhaus on Channel 6. We took the opportunity to haze him mercilessly, but not until we got some Chargers football talk out of the way first. It's the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. This is the 101.5 KGB.
Hey, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the KGB.
Hey, I just want people to know that it's not Flutie, it's the offensive line.
You think so?
He's running for his life out there, and my wife, who knows nothing about football, sees Gannon standing back there and goes, oh, he's so smooth. And I go, that's because he's got time. Look at LaDainian when he comes off. He's frustrated. There's no holes to run through. They only block about 30% of the time for his passes. Have you ever seen a replay where LaDainian runs through the line? He's got to fake his way through the line. He should be putting the jukes on the linebackers, not the linemen. They're not blocking for him. They're not blocking for Flutie. They are just so average. And anybody that runs for their life cannot connect with the receivers.
So basically, you're all set for the KGB $1 Million Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah, whatever.
I can't argue with a single thing he said.
Me neither. That's an excellent point.
I can argue with everything he said.
How so?
I dispute because the Christmas music is playing, and I'm supposed to be doing my $1 Million Christmas liner, and you would think listener Steve would know, wait a minute, Christmas music is playing. We shouldn't be talking about football. We should be doing a liner for the KGB $1 Million Christmas.
He should be able to shift his thoughts.
Steve!
Given the music bed.
Couldn't you hear the Christmas music, Steve? Nah. Well, you want to talk Flutie? Go ahead. And you explain to me then why so many people have abandoned Doug Flutie.
Because they're just watching him. They're not. Their eyes aren't watching the offensive line. They're not analyzing everything that's happening. They do block once in a while, and that's when he connects. But 60% of the time, they're nipping at his heels, man. And when you got rabid dogs, you're just running, and you're not looking the same way when you're standing flat-footed looking for a receiver. You can throw darts to the bullseye on a dartboard, but if you got rabid dogs around you, man, you can't hit the whole board.
He's got a dead arm, Billy, is what he's got. The arm is...
No, he can throw... He can throw long.
Dead.
Steve, Turner never calls long plays.
It's a dead arm, my friend.
Well, there's Steve, there's you, Steve, and there's Steve on the phone. Come on, Steve. When LaDainian Tomlinson has to dodge guys in his own backfield, he can't get any positive yardage. And their efficiency inside the 5, you can't jam it in. Come on, Steve. I mean, this collar right here is dead on.
Billy, the man is 5'9". How do you expect a man of his size to compete with... Well, you saw Dante Culpepper last night. What is he, 7 foot tall, 400 pounds? How are you supposed to compete with that?
You can't, Steve.
You would think that a man of your size and stature, who would dwarf a 5'9" little midget like that, would appreciate
Steve,
the size
give me a
difference.
Steve, give me a guy who could win. All right, he was 21-9 with Buffalo. He's 5-5 so far with the Chargers.
Never had a starting job in the NFL, and this is why.
Steve, this is his first shot. He's 48 years old. Come on, Steve. You got to give the guy credit. He's an athlete. He gets it done. That's the bottom line. You can be 6'5".
Crumbled against the Oakland Raiders.
Ryan Leaf is 6'5", and he's a statue out there. What would you rather have? Ryan Leaf at 6'5", 235, and Doug Flutie, Steve.
When I was working with the Raiders organization, these were exactly the kind of things that I told Al Davis that he had to put there on the offensive line.
Al Davis doesn't know that you even existed, even when you were walking down the hallways.
Of course he knows that I exist. We're not necessarily best friends. Well, I'm not a name dropper like you are.
Oh, come on, Steve. I'm not no name dropper. Billy Ray Smith was telling me that the other day when we had Bo Jackson in. Right here in the studio, Bo Jackson made Billy Ray look like a toothpick, Steve. But Doug Flutie...
He's got a dead arm, Billy.
He doesn't have a dead arm. He's got a dead offensive line, Steve.
He's got a dead arm.
I mean, they're running... North Turner, the offensive coordinator's running rollouts where it's designed rollouts just so I can get away from the rush, Steve. Come on.
You done or you want to keep going?
No, we're good. We're probably pretty good.
Thank you, Steve. He's gone.
Yeah, whatever.
And who can blame him? Oh, my heavens. Hang on. Stop the presses.
Fearless
Mr.
leader.
Glickenhaus
That on
is
94.1,
on Channel 6.
which we're now calling Christmas 94.1. And we thought that was a fitting name.
Mike Glickenhaus is on Channel 6 talking about why Mason's being shoved around.
On 94.1, we
Christmas
moved to 95.7, and it's now cool
So gorgeous.
He's a
95.7.
very handsome guy.
really is.
70s music.
How confusing, though, is that for listeners?
Oh, shut up!
How long does it take for them to get a change?
It's a dial. Come
Well,
on,
we
it's not a
hope it's
computer.
very-
How long has Carrot Top been doing news over there in
The
Channel
past is that the listeners find their radio stations pretty quickly when you want the music. Plus,
Look at
we're
how
pretty
salt
much
and
telling
pepper
them
he is.
before we move
Look at how salt and pepper Glenn
to
is.
95.
He's very
So
distinguished.
distinguished
Jason,
hands.
I'm saying all, repeating where the new designation
And
holding
right
it
now,
for me.
even on 94.1, we're saying pretty much in between every song, if you're looking for your
And you know, when he's sitting at the desk like that, you can't tell he's wearing corrective shoes.
No.
up to 95.7.
And no pants.
94.1. And for those that don't know, here in San Diego, the biggest, the best signal in San Diego, 100,000 watts. Isn't
Right?
that?
That's correct, Chris.
Now, it's not going to stay Christmas music forever. Can you give us some kind of an inkling?
What's going on?
What's going to be?
Well, you're not good. You'll have to wait to December 26th.
December 26th.
That's
December
right.
26th.
Because we have absolutely no idea what we're doing with that radio station.
After
I don't
26
know. You want to be country? What?
No, New Year's music for a week. And then
San Diego,
President's Day
but
music.
around the country. A lot of people get a little uncomfortable when one group owns so many stations. How do you answer those critics?
Yeah, what's that like? Fox?
Listeners answer those critics. Every market is.
Let's see. I own every TV station, every
We
magazine.
live in San Diego. Our programmers live in San Diego.
Yeah. What radio station is that?
We listen to what the listeners have to
Fox
say.
Family, Fox
We
News,
do
Fox
a lot
Sports,
of
Fox
asking
News,
questions.
Fox Regular.
everything.
Don't you like? And really,
Yeah, Jim,
we have a company that's based in San Antonio, Texas. That's our corporate headquarters.
Has he even mentioned us once?
No.
Well, thank you very much.
Individual radio station in each
And
market.
we mentioned him how many times?
San
A bunch.
Radio stations are programmed and done right here in San Diego.
Come
And so
on.
to answer
Talk
that,
about us.
I think that they've answered us what they like and what they don't like by how many listeners we have on each of our radio stations.
You know, like the
But
Italian
ultimately,
chainsaw.
one company has the final say. I mean, it's that whole idea of monopolizing the
Like
dial.
whatever.
Oh, Mike Glickenhaus on the hot seat. Yes.
So it's not that we have, own every radio station, or even we own a large share of them, and we are
Yet.
the largest radio broadcaster.
We will.
But there's lots of
You didn't have to say
opportunities
that.
out
You
there.
know,
Don't be
Mike, just
surprised.
threaten to buy them.
Right.
You know what? You're going to be working for us soon. Quit giving Glickenhaus a hard time.
Is one of
Because it'll come back to you,
and
Carrot Top.
listeners choose what they like and what they want to listen to. And when you're playing when you're on a music station, if somebody's playing Pearl Jam in San Diego, yes, that same Pearl Jam record may be played in San Antonio or Cincinnati or Los Angeles, but it's what's around it that counts. It's what the DJs are saying and
Like they're
what they're
showing
talking about, what's
Right.
going on in San Diego. So it really, successful radio is local radio. It's attracting the local listener.
There is some satellite. That's what the disc jockey says. You're going to hear, and this started years.
Makes it sound different.
Like some of the oldies stations, like the big band stations, they're all out of Chicago, and then you hear the voices all around the country.
And Clear Channel's actually come up with a very good, a very high-tech system to deliver that. Different
go,
talents
Chris.
from different markets being able to contribute.
Oh, he's not talking about DJ 2000,
I think
is
he
he?
is.
Oh, that's just a turn.
See it done in appropriate places. I mean, just like when you do a news story, a lot of the story comes from other parts of the world and other parts of the country.
Yeah, bring
And
it down
so
to their level, Mike.
We're taking advantage of the technology, but our primary goal is to be able to improve the entertainment value. Or
You know, when they do that shot of just his shoulders up, you can hardly see his hand that has 6 fingers on
radio
it.
station you're listening to, that's our goal, is to make it.
And you don't see the hunch on his back.
Listen,
6.5.
If we have to take pieces from other parts of the country because that part of the country can produce something.
I believe we are the only major company run by a hunchback with 6 fingers and corrective shoes.
Gives the end user, our listener, a better product to listen to.
Okay, bottom line, Merry Christmas, 94.1.
Yeah, that's
Christmas
right.
and you're not even going to spill the beans.
Not gonna spill
Not
the
even
beans.
going to spill the beans.
They don't know. That's why.
Those are the
Certainly
beans.
country.
It's a guess.
Oh, he's so coy.
Hey, we had our mole on that committee. Did you notice? Chris Salcedo.
And if you're switching the dial, you're not necessarily lost.
No,
I mean,
no, they tell you.
it's there.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, there is much more on this dial.
There's much more on this dial. Segue into something else.
So when is Fox coming here?
Didn't mention us. Didn't mention. Get Clicking House on the phone right now.
He had a half a dozen opportunities.
Oh,
someone should have passed him a note.
All the chances, all the opportunities.
Weren't his
Dave Schilling
handlers
says
there? Weren't his people around him?
Didn't he have an ear monitor thing like William Hurt in Broadcast News telling him what to say every second?
Yeah. Or just somebody in his posse. Yeah, don't forget about DSC.
Line.
Right.
You know, if you have to pass him a note, that's like when a parent says, "You go apologize to little Johnny." You apologize to him.
Yeah,
we
but
would like
still.
it from the heart.
That's
so that
right.
it means something.
Oh, I'll take it.
But even if it's not from the heart, we
we'll
don't
take
care.
it, yeah.
We're just shallow enough to not care.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Pass him a note. Hold him a cue card. Come on, mention us, Mike.
Art Smart.
We're somewhat needy.
Somewhat. There's a very definition of needy.
DSC.
You want my head to explode?
Yes.
Are you sure about that? Oh, yes. Who are you? What are you keeping us here for?
Hey, if you're feeling twisted, we're listed. The DSC.
We get a lot of letters, and most of them go like this. Dear Amstel Light, before yesterday, I never liked light beer, but after having one of your Amstel Lights, I've decided to name my firstborn Amstel. Love, your greatest fan. The letters vary, of course. And while we love to get letters, we'd like to make a suggestion. Why not tell a friend about Amstel Light? Because quite frankly, to us, this is not news. We know Amstel Light is a great tasting light beer. We make it. It's preaching to the choir. Tell the person who's drinking the watered down light beer. You know, he needs to know this stuff. Now, if you really want to be original, you'd write us a letter saying you tasted another light beer that tasted as good as Amstel Light. Now that would shock us. Always satisfying, never watered down. Amstel Light, the beer drinker's light beer. Imported by Amstel USA, White Plains, New York.
Visit 800.com for an exclusive offer on the AudioVox MP3 player that comes with an Amstel Light branded case. Go to 800.com for details and restrictions. Must be a resident of California or Texas. Void where prohibited. No beer purchase necessary. Must be 21 or older. Offer ends 12/6/01.
NASCAR driver fighting for pole position. NASCAR driver must use a manual transmission. Sometimes the lead must change. Sometimes the rubber will burn. The only thing we're sure of, we only make left and turn. NASCAR driver, the crew better change the tires fast. NASCAR driver, or he's going to wind up finishing last.
XM Satellite Radio with 100 digital channels. From reggae to NASCAR and everything in between. Beyond AM, beyond FM. XM.
It's easy to add an XM radio adapter to any car stereo. Available at your local electronics retailer. Learn more at xmradio.com. Subscription and hardware required.
Strike a blow against communism with the new 2002 Mossy Nissans, like the new Frontier Crew Cab Long Bed and the totally redesigned Altima. No, there's nothing common about these Nissans. Looking for an SUV? Check out the new Xterra with bold new looks plus an optional supercharged V6. And during Mossy Nissan's Cure for the Common Car sale, get low 3.9% APR plus $500 back on every 2002 Xterra in their giant inventory. 3.9% plus $500 back. And at Mossy Nissan, you can get one at a Mossy value price that's way below suggested retail without haggling. Don't wait. Get big savings on a new Nissan during the Cure for the Common Car sale. Happening now at your Uncommon Car dealer. Mossy Nissan.
Mossy Nissan moves you.
3.9% APR and approved credit from NMAC based on limited term ends 11/30/01.
Mossy Nissan.
Fox Sunday.
May the Force be with you.
Make this a holiday to remember. Throw the Thanksgiving bash everyone will want to crash.
Come on, R2.
Gather your friends for the blockbuster hit, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
I can't believe it.
For the first time on television. Then, following the movie,
R2-D2, a pleasure to meet you.
catch an exclusive sneak preview of the StarWars.com documentary R2-D2 Beneath the Dome. It's a night of television premiere events, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and R2-D2 Beneath the Dome.
It all starts Sunday at 7 on Fox 6. Then at 10.
We all have different technical approaches.
They're ordinary people.
We all passionately believe that our approach is the best.
In an extraordinary competition.
We're going to win, and that we're going to make money doing it.
Be the first to launch a spacecraft into low orbit for a $10 million prize. This really is rocket science. The new Space Race, Sunday at 10, only on Fox 6 News.
It starts as a simple idea, a new way of looking at things. And before long, that idea becomes so big, so revolutionary, that it changes everything you do. At U.S. Bank, we call it the 5-Star Service Guarantee. 5 individual ways that you'll get focused and attentive customer service from every department, every person, every transaction. You'll wait no more than 5 minutes in any teller line. 24-hour bankers are available all day long. Your checking and saving statements are always accurate. U.S. Bank ATMs are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you'll get a same-day response to questions made before 3 p.m. If we ever fail to deliver on any one of these guarantees, we'll credit your U.S. Bank account $5. And that's more than just a promise. That's a guarantee. The 5-Star Service Guarantee. Welcome to the new U.S. Bank. This changes everything. Member FDIC.
101.5 KGB and the Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. Let's talk about our upcoming TV appearance, and we'll call the big guy. We'll talk to Mike right now on the Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. This is the 101.5 KGB.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw with you. It's KGB San Diego. Our Best of CD on sale later this week. All San Diego warehouse locations. It is brought to you by the Fun Bike Center. More details coming up when we are featured on Channel 6. To wear your pretty television clothes today?
Well, close.
Yeah. Close to that they were right next to the pretty clothes in the
shut
closet.
up, Hawaiian shirt boy. Just
Yeah, really,
stop
what
it.
are you saying?
Come on.
It's colorful. It'll pop well on the TV.
Let me see your slacks. The ones you were wearing yesterday were an abomination. You're wearing your clean pantalones today.
Wow. You wore them last night to Monday Night Football, didn't you?
Yeah, that faded blue shirt will pop on television.
You're very fashionable, Boyer.
Is it a problem that I wore these pants last night for 3 whole hours to Monday Night Football?
I have no problem with that.
Thank you.
I have no problem. I have a very low standard for what constitutes time to go in the laundry.
If it stands up by itself in the corner, it probably could use a good pressing.
You use deodorant regularly, you can do a shirt 3-4 times.
That's true. It's true. Oh, there's the Shelley Dunn look of, I agree, but you're insane.
Yeah.
This from a woman who sweeps her house with a leaf blower.
Now?
Yeah, well, you're all critically insane. That's true. Yeah.
All right.
Basically, yeah.
Hang on a second here. See if we get an answer on this. We're going to go right to voicemail.
Hello, this is Mike. Sorry I couldn't be here. Get your call. Please leave a message at the tone, and I promise to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.
Hi, it's one of your morning shows that you failed to mention on your big Channel 6 Look at Me festival this morning.
We're a local FM radio station.
Yeah, that's how we prefer to be known.
Mm-hmm. I mean, don't name us or anything.
Yeah. Of course, we're just, one bad book from me and moved down to 95.7, but whatever. There we were, eagerly waiting for you to mention Dave Shelley and Chainsaw. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Not even a taste.
We mentioned his name how many times?
I don't know.
12,
Dozen,
14?
something like that.
And that was just that hour. I mean, come on.
Got nothing back.
Name is on our lips all
Mike
the time.
Glickenhaus, Mike Glickenhaus.
Yep.
Clicky,
There's a couple
clicky,
more
clicky.
for you right there.
Yeah.
Nothing back. But you look good. Hardly saw your hunch. All right, gotta go.
And the drool was nicely under control.
You know what? He got that job, too, purely on merit and talent. There was no, you got to hire people with hunchbacks because hunchbacks have rights, too.
Sure. Right. Yeah, no.
No equal opportunity employment stuff on that.
Affirmative action.
Pure skill. So it's just nice to see your hunchbacks getting up there in the positions of power. Hey, Derek Jeter, slated to host Saturday Night Live. Really? Man, that's going to be a laugh riot.
He is a funny guy.
And you know who Derek Jeter used to go out with?
Mariah Carey.
That's right. Mm-hmm. And she's never gotten over her crush with Derek Jeter.
Really?
Well, he's the guy that she left her husband for.
The record guy.
The old record guy.
The old fat record guy.
Tola?
Yeah.
So when she found out he was hosting Saturday Night Live, and it's not this week, it's a couple weeks away, she let it known that she, quote, might be available to sing on the show.
Uh-huh.
How
we'll
sweet.
take you up on that, honey.
Unfortunately, they'd already booked the Latin singer Sheila Never Heard of You Before, which sent Mariah into spasms of jealousy. That's delicious. Not only is she 6 years younger and considered one of the world's most beautiful women, she's also signed to Sony Records, Mariah's former label, run by Mariah's former husband. And Mariah's former husband is giving this new, beautiful young singer a new CD with the same kind of push he used to give Mariah.
From behind?
Oh.
Well, didn't we hear yesterday that Mariah was asked to do a redo, a do-over on her contract?
Yeah. I think we're paying you a little too much. You're not worth anything.
Yeah, the Board of Supervisors negotiated a contract, apparently.
The final box office numbers are in for the first weekend, and Harry Potter made $90 million.
Jeez.
The LA Times predicts it'll be a blockbuster in the range of Jurassic Park and Phantom Menace, both of which grossed about $1 billion worldwide.
Oh, my God.
But, folks, that's only half of what Titanic made. So Titanic's record is
That's
safe.
the one to beat.
Dharma and Greg, one of your favorite shows, Shell?
I love to watch it. I'm so sad that it's on opposite Frasier. I'm so torn on Tuesday nights.
Well, you might not have that problem much longer.
Really?
Ratings are down a third this season. You're the only person I know who watches Dharma and Greg.
I love that show.
It is in 59th place.
Oh, out of how many?
I don't know, but that's usually a sign that the audience has had enough. It's been on for 5 years.
It's kind of lost its charm.
Dharma blames it on the events of September 11th.
Oh.
Sorry, Dharma.
She says the whole promotional thing that ABC had planned didn't happen because of September 11th and the fact that ABC had fewer advertising dollars, which gave them less to spend. The truth is a little different, actually. The best writers in TV won't go near Dharma and Greg. They think it's a joke. See, they work for Friends or The West Wing or The Sopranos. For these writers, Dharma and Greg is the expression they use when they mean crappy sitcom.
Oh, no.
Jenna Elfman doesn't know that. She's going on all the talk shows to promote the special guest she's got on tonight. The one, the only, Pat Benatar. Of course, Friends this week has Brad Pitt, but whatever. The one, the only Pat Benatar.
Pat, Pitt, they're close.
Heather Locklear has revealed how she keeps the romance alive after 7 years of marriage. Walks around the house totally naked all the time.
Well, that would do it.
Richie Sambora says Heather is one of the few women who actually look better with no clothes on. Most women use clothes to hide their flaws. She has none. She looks better now than she did on T.J. Hooker, and that was 20 years ago.
Gee, that's true.
By the way, there's a big new movie opening tomorrow called Spy Game with Brad Pitt and Robert Redford.
Looks good.
If it's a hit, they ought to thank Harrison Ford. He's the one who turned it down. He already did a movie with Brad Pitt and did not enjoy the experience. He told a friend he was smoking so much dope in his trailer it was getting knee high, and I was half a mile away.
How funny.
Does Jennifer Lopez have a TV show tonight?
Yes.
Concert.
Yes.
From Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico, and we have some tape on it in the news.
Okay.
Yep.
Why is she doing her show from Puerto Rico?
Because it's her home country, it's her land. She wanted to get back to the people. She wanted to give something back.
Hold on. Her home country.
That's what she said.
Well, now, wait a minute. People had asked her about some stuff, some Puerto Rican stuff, and she said, hey, man, I'm from New York. I was born and raised in New York, so quit putting that whole Puerto Rican thing on me.
She walked out on stage, greeted them in Spanish, said it's good to be home.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it's whatever fits.
Exactly.
All right, got it. Well, everything that she touches turns to gold. Her line of clothing is flying out the stores all over the country. Oh, yeah, like anybody's going to look good wearing that.
No kidding.
Imagine Marge Schott in that dress that Jennifer Lopez wore.
In that string.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know she had a line of clothing.
Yeah, they underestimated the demand. There might not be enough to stock the Christmas shopping.
Oh, Lordy.
And she is doing her part. She's not wearing any of the cheap J-Lo stuff. When you watch her TV special tonight, you'll notice that she's casually dressed by two Italian designers, Versace and Cavelli. Nah, whatever. Jennifer Lopez clothes. Where are they going to sell those? Like a Walmart or something?
Oh, please.
Kind of like the way Kathy Lee Gifford and Martha Stewart got together to sell their Kmart stuff?
Yeah.
That's just weird.
And who's the other one? One of the angels.
Jacqueline
Smith.
Yeah. Kmart. Yes, Kmart.
Well, look at Martha.
Sure.
At one of the discount retailers.
But she's not selling clothing. She's selling sheets and dishes.
I just said Martha Stewart at Kmart.
I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. Ooh, sorry. I'm taking over Ruth's spot.
No. If you were watching Monday Night Football, by the way, did that game get won in the fourth quarter or something? Because I was flipping through there and it was a close game. And
the game was not finished until the end of the fourth quarter.
That's true, yeah.
That's correct.
You may have noticed the Mick Jagger video they played at halftime. It made about as much sense as Dennis Miller in the broadcast booth, but ABC has to plug their 1-hour documentary on Jagger that they're showing Thanksgiving night. It's called Being Mick.
I heard about this.
There are only two good parts. One is when he and Elton John say a bunch of really bitchy things about Madonna. They sound like a couple of old ladies. The other good part was finished last Thursday. Mick did a solo concert at a little club in L.A.
Yeah.
And it was invitation only. Watch closely as the sexy young models who try to tear his clothes off. Each one was paid $100 and promised national TV exposure to pretend they were attracted to 60-year-old Mick Jagger.
Ooh.
At the end of the concert, somebody stuck a mic into the face of Led Zeppelin guitarist Jimmy Page, and he said it felt like it was 1978. Mick looked exactly like he did 23 years ago at that point. Huh?
Sorry.
No?
Sort of take issue with that.
No?
He doesn't look exactly like he did in 78, nor do I.
Well, at that point in the interview, the men in white coats came and led Jimmy away. Did anybody see the number retiring tribute for that guy who died on the Vikings last night?
Corey Stringer. I saw part of it, yes.
How was it?
Moving, stirring, guys crying.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying nice things about him.
It's an odd situation, isn't it?
Extremely well liked, but it's awkward in that his family is now suing the team for a wrongful death suit.
And how did he die?
He overworked himself.
Heat exhaustion.
Yeah.
I got a couple of questions to ask here. Why, when a family pulls a $100 million lawsuit on you, why do you turn around and go, well, I'll tell you what, let's retire his number and make a big deal out of him?
To look compassionate.
Partly that, and partly I believe it was sincere because he was extremely well liked. I think they tried to separate their feelings, and it might also have been a conspiracy PR move. But at the same time, I really think these players were sincere. He was extremely well liked.
If Corey Stringer finished his career in Minnesota, let's say he played a couple more years at the same level he was playing before he died, would they have retired his number?
I don't know. He was an all-pro, well liked. You got to be awfully good to get your number retired.
That's kind of my point. And do you retire a number just because a guy overworked himself?
Died during service?
Well, he overworked him. He killed himself. I mean, come on. He knew he was in trouble.
I'm sure he didn't know he was going to die. He
Didn't
just
know he was
pushed
going to die, but
pushed
he
himself to an extreme level. And in that mentality, you're always looking over your shoulder at the guy who's going to beat you out. And if you take yourself out, then it's that code where, he's showing weakness. We might take a look at this backup.
That's part of the deal.
You know, I know how that
for
works,
it.
but ultimately he killed himself.
Right.
Ultimately, yeah.
And do you retire the number of a guy who, I mean, that's why they're retiring his number, because he worked hard and killed himself.
He died in service to his team, and he was an all-pro and extremely beloved. I know, it's...
They wouldn't have retired his number.
No, probably not.
So doesn't this all smack of please don't sue us for $100 million? Isn't that what everyone is saying?
It could, yes.
Isn't
Definitely.
everyone looking at it going, come on?
It has that appearance, definitely.
Here's Jeff on the KGB. How you doing there, Jeff?
Hey, how you doing?
Don't mean to be ice cold about this, but I think it's what everybody was thinking when they saw this on TV last night.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy doesn't deserve to be in the Ring of Fame. And what do you have? 3-4 years? Good years with the Vikings. He's not only suing the Minnesota Vikings, but he's suing Dennis Green. What a good way to cushion the blow.
He's not able to sue at this point, but his family is, yes.
Right.
Well, you know that. Who's Dennis Green?
The coach of the Minnesota Vikings.
They're suing the coach. So it's one of these lawsuits. It's like a scatter buckshot thing. Sue everybody.
Exactly.
See what you can get. Now, you know what I heard about this? I heard that the family, as upset that they were after the death of Corey Stringer, was like, well, you know, what are you going to do? It's not like, it's not like the coach came out with a gun and shot him dead.
Right.
But I guess there was some sort of, at the first game or something, the family was at the game and in the stands, and they did some sort of a tribute to him, and they were hoping that the owner was going to join them, but the owner sent someone else
An
in
emissary,
his place.
yeah.
I don't know if it was his daughter or whatever. And the reason he couldn't go is because he didn't want to leave his corporate clients behind.
Oh, my God.
That's cold.
I didn't do that.
Well, the next day is when the $100 million lawsuit came out.
Yeah, a lot of hurt feelings there.
Yeah.
And Dennis
They felt
Green,
snubbed.
Dennis Green, I think, contacted the widow once or nunts. I forget what that was. But he was under instruction by lawyers who step in. Don't talk to him. You might say the wrong thing, so stay away. And besides, Dennis Green has a job to do now, coaching the team. So lawyers got involved, keeping all the uppity-ups. Don't contact the Stringers. Don't contact his wife. Whereas Randy Moss, though, still is taking the little child to get haircuts, as they mentioned. You know. Randy Moss and Chris Carter in particular were very shaken up by it.
So you're against that number going up there in the Ring of Fame?
Absolutely.
I mean, when you look
come
at the
on.
guys who are up there, you got Fran Tarkenton and guys up there, and this guy's number is going up because he worked himself to death.
Yeah. And because they felt sorry for him. I mean, come on.
Well, they felt sorry for him, but you got to think that mostly
They don't want to get
sue us
sued.
for $100 million. Because isn't that guy looking to unload the team?
I don't know.
I don't know that either.
I believe, what's his name, Dennis Green?
That's
the coach? He's the head coach.
I believe he is peddling that team, and it's awfully hard to sell a business which has a $100 million lawsuit attached to it.
That's right.
Yep.
All
Love
right,
you guys.
Jeff,
Gotta
thank
go,
you.
Dave.
I'm already gone, you dumb son of a... Kurt, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, kid?
You're on the KGB.
Well, for one, it's not Dennis Green. He's the nutty professor. from the Eddie Murphy movies. That's the scoop with him. But second is the reason why the Stringer family is suing the Minnesota Vikings is because they just wanted the remainder of Corey's contract paid out. And the owner said, no way, we're not going to do it. So that's why they're taking out the $100 million lawsuit on
Well, are they owed that money on his contract?
I don't know the stipulations on it. I mean, I was hearing, listening to, sports shows back and forth when this was going on, that, I don't know if there was something in his contract that says if anything should happen to him on the field, that, the rest of the monies will be paid out to the family.
He couldn't have had a $100 million contract, though.
No, he didn't have the guy was only 27.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a big asset.
What was his position? Was he offensive line? Chainsaw?
Yes.
Well, those guys don't get paid tons of money.
No.
No, they don't know. Basically, your average offensive lineman gets paid, say, around $800,000. I mean, if they're really good, like my boy Steve Wisniewski, who beat up the Chargers last
All
weekend.
right, whatever.
They get paid millions. Wisniewski gets paid $1.7 million.
So where's the $100 million come from?
Well, the $100 million is basically it's just going to be whatever figure they want. I mean, $100 million. They're going to sue for. Well, what would you want to sue for? $10? You're going to sue for $10? Well, yeah, let's settle out of court. They want to pay. They want them to pay for pain and suffering, for negligence on the coaching staff. You see some guy who's taking in 4 or 5 bottles of saline, this hydrating fluid, in 30 minutes, which is, not right. And these guys are taped down, padded down. You're in, 98-degree weather with 110% humidity. I mean, their bodies are just moving like,
Yeah, I know.
Drag for engines. And, that's what, it's just negligence on their part. And that's what they're basically suing for. That and for not paying out his contract.
And the flip side is, though, that they've been doing these kind of camps for decades now, and now you have a death. So is that negligence on the team?
But don't we see these...
Back in the old days, there's Charger camps of taking them out in the desert with no water all day long. Those old hard school days. And by the way, it's reported that Stringer may have been taking a dietary supplement with ingredients that can increase heart rate and blood pressure and contribute to dehydration.
Yeah. But don't we look at these things and we see these gigantic 300-pound-plus guys hopping and jumping around going, wow, how does he do it? And then one of them drops dead and we all go, I can't believe it. What do you mean you can't believe it? The guy was over 300 pounds.
I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often.
And the guys who are over 300 pounds may be hopping and jumping around, but that's not all muscle.
No.
Shell, you have a very important phone call here. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hey, it's Shelley. What can I do for you?
Well, Shelley, I miss you terribly.
Mr. Glickenhaus.
Mike, how are you?
Big-time TV star.
We were
Mike
just thinking
Glickenhaus.
about you this morning.
We're watching
I got your cell phone message.
Channel 6.
Yeah, well, I got your message. That's why I'm calling.
Kind of hurt feelings over here.
Yeah.
Well, that was supposed to be the next segment.
Didn't hear us get mentioned.
No, not at all.
Well, you are my favorite KGB morning show.
What's your favorite morning show in this entire building?
I refuse to answer the question on the ground.
We didn't even get a tug on the right ear. We didn't even get a little special wink from you.
You know what? You are our favorite vice president in the
really
whole flipping company.
And I have some serious questions about where this relationship is going.
Oh, boy.
Shelley, come up to my office after the show's over.
Champ 7.
Watch out, man. Don't mouth off too much. He'll stick you over on 92.5 quicker than you can say Mason on the ball.
Playing Easter songs. Oh, no.
And my Easter bonnet.
Well, but I hear you guys are going to be on XCTV Channel 6 a little later this morning, too.
That's true. We'll probably say your name, but
we're going to talk about nothing but you.
Yeah.
Nice that you co-promoted Channel 6.
Yeah, we'll probably talk about you, but whatever.
Because, Mike, that's just the kind of people we are.
Well, you know how it is with TV. They give you 3 minutes. That's about it, guys. That's why
we watched you for about 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, you should know now, next time you go on TV, that we're very needy.
Yeah.
And if we don't hear our names mentioned, you'll usually find us in the corner with the lights out, turning it on and off, stabbing ourselves in the thighs with a big pen.
Well, what should be our special signal that I'm thinking of you and trying to mention you? What should it be, Shelley?
Look straight in the camera and say, I love Dave,
Right.
Shelley, and Chainsaw. They're my favorite.
That'll be our code.
That'll be a secret.
That'll be our
Can
code.
you just do that for the sake of the relationship?
If you would just say, I love Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw, and all the other morning shows are dog meat.
Right.
Well, I can do part of that at least.
All right, just do the dog meat part then. Mike.
Dave.
I gotta go.
You look fabulous.
Love your show.
See you, Mike.
Bye.
You know, you can hardly hear the lisp on the phone. He's been working hard on that. Seriously, you know? All the things that he's overcome. The hunchback, webbed toes, 6 fingers, corrective shoes, and the lisp.
Well, that's why he has the marbles in his mouth a lot of times in his office. He's
Yeah.
trying to train your tongue.
He really is.
He works hard.
He's the American dream.
When I listen, I don't wear underwear.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. KGB.
It's on now.
Throughout the day today, we are going to relive some of our favorite Thanksgiving moments. We've had some whoppers, of course, many of which have made to our best of CDs. By the way, you know, put in your time. Today is a half day for a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know how they do that? I've seen the memos, by the way, going out here from Clear Channel. Hey, let's just call it a half day today. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. I guess we're going home at 8.
No, you can go home by noon.
Oh.
Yeah, I love those half days.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it's the day before Thanksgiving. How much effort is America making today at the workplace?
0.
Huh?
None. Except for us,
Some.
of course. Oh, okay.
That's right. Lazy people not including us.
Of course not.
Right.
We're here bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
But then you got Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
which is just a complete lay-around, drink-eat fest.
Mm-hmm.
And then Friday, as we are flung into the Christmas season,
shopping day,
it is my pleasure to tell you that our best of CD for the year 2001, Nothing But Trouble, hits the shelves of the warehouse. Any warehouse throughout San Diego will have this for you for $11.99. You get the CD and the T-shirt. 25 tracks.
Marvelous. Wow.
Of pure Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw goodness. No filler.
Nope.
Only goodness. And it's so full. It's so rich. There are so many dimensions to this year's CD.
That's true.
It boggles the mind. And, of course, the money that we collect from the sale of those CDs goes towards the Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw charities, not the least of which, of course, is the $1,000 Christmas wish. The 12 days of Christmas are fast approaching. Anybody got it yet? Has anybody been to the warehouse and snagged their advance copy? I'd like to hear from you. 888-570-1015 is our number here at the KGB. Here's Adrian. What's going on?
Dave, you tippy-tappy song in my heart. Dumb son of a bitch, how the hell are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, buddy?
Nice
Hey, I had a funny story. That email you were talking about, the guy with the Whitesnake video.
Yep.
My high school, Nathan Bedford Forest Senior High School, named after the man that started the Klan. I'm from the South.
Nice.
Go figure.
Nice. What part of the country is this?
Jacksonville, Florida.
All right.
So everybody talks real slow. Anyways, we had this talent show, and everybody was lip-syncing. And they were all lip-syncing their favorite bands. Everyone, this was Big Hair 80s days, so everybody was doing Big Hair bands. Well, these 4 girls decided to do the group Vixen. I don't remember the song they did, but they were doing the song, and the girl singing along, doing her thing, and she gets down at the front of the stage on her knees and rears back with a microphone and leans her head back to sing. Well, apparently she forgot to put her underwear on.
That's a good thing. That's a bonus.
Yeah, so she had a skirt on, and everybody noticed. So all these guys had video cameras and cameras to film the show, are just running down there as fast as they can, sticking the stuff up the skirt. And the girl didn't notice, and she had her head back. And teachers are running up. Get out of here, get out of here! Don't do that, don't do that. And so I think everyone got a good view after the show because everyone had a pirated copy of that video cassette by the end of the year.
What a great high school memory for you, Adrian.
Her name was probably Jennifer, wasn't it?
Hey,
well, we decided. We had the list.
I gotta go.
Vixen. Who remembers Vixen?
Well, I remember the album cover because that was looked at a lot.
It was looked at a lot?
Oh, yeah, the stations I worked at.
Are they hot chicks?
I think just chicks in general.
Oh, this is bumper music.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know we had Vixen bumper music.
Yes, we do.
I've had this stuff for years, and I never know what it is. I want to hear what this sounds like, because I'm always surprised when they actually start singing on it.
What are they doing to my bumper music? I remember this.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't remember those guys. I just know the bumper music, or those girls.
You might know the hook.
I'm toying with the idea of making Lita Ford my big hair 80s band. You remember this?
Vaguely.
I got in a fight.
Yeah.
It ain't no big thing. Late for my job and the traffic was bad. Had to borrow $10 from my old man.
It's Lita Ford.
It ain't no big thing.
Remember, we call Kiss Me Deadly.
Sounds a little rock and roll until this part. Suddenly it's a high school prom. Here's Brooke on a KGB. What's up, Brooke?
Is this Dave and Shelley?
Yeah, we're all here.
You know, I need some inspiration to go into work today.
Hey, I'm playing Lita Ford. What do you want?
You know, Lita Ford is fabulous, and actually I was grooving out to it, but I am so hungover.
There you are.
I need to know how much effort is it really worth on a Wednesday before Thanksgiving?
You want to know what it gets to? We have our Christmas vacations planned here now, okay?
Okay.
Because it's that time of year, we plan our Christmas vacations. And I actually went to Human Resources the other day and said, how many days of vacation do I have left? Because if there's one extra day,
I'm taking it.
I'm taking it now.
You know, and we did Tequila Tuesday last night, and I'm feeling it this morning going, God, can I call in sick? Will they believe me?
Where did Tequila Tuesday come down?
Somewhere last night between 10 and 11 at this little bar called New News.
Oh, no, not New News. Oh, no.
Once again, the downfall of another day.
Was there a chess
Sally,
tournament?
You know, it was really good tequila,
Was there a
too.
chess tournament going on there?
What exactly is involved? What's the complex rules system of Tequila Tuesday?
You know, it involves shots of tequila and chasers of our friend Corona.
Ooh, man. Just swap the limes out.
You know, yeah, and lots of limes.
Yeah. You got to have those limes to cut the tequila.
You know, I might even still be drunk.
Oh, congratulations, Brooke. Well, if it's any consolation, it's a well-known fact that all Brooks are hot.
You know, and I am gorgeous.
Yeah, you are. And fabulous.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Same to you, Brooke.
Good luck.
The one that don't drive too fast.
Be Lita Ford playing.
You know I like dancing with you. Dancing with you. Come on, kiss me once. Kiss me twice.
Dan, you're on the KGB. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm 21 years old, and I think I was probably 4 when that song originally came out.
Yeah,
but
that's-
I still know it, and Shelly just said she vaguely remembers it. How is that possible?
Lita Ford is actually a 90s girl. Yeah.
Well, 80s a little bit.
Yeah,
Was she?
late 80s.
Was she in the 80s?
Yeah, you know what? And I think she might have been around even in my Oklahoma City days, but we were so day parted. We played lighter morning music in the morning
Yeah, well,
and
of
heavier
course.
stuff at night.
Yeah. I may be right. She may be an 80s girl. I'm not
I
sure.
think she's been around a while.
Yeah, she's been around for a long time.
I mean, basically, all they did was tease her hair, soak her in Aquanet, strap a guitar on her, and
Right.
some leather pants, and stick her out there.
Yeah.
Who cares what you
What
can sing?
exactly is wrong with that?
Nothing. Nothing. I even look better that way.
As we all remember last Christmas
Yeah.
when you dressed up like Lita Ford.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Dan. Here's Christy next on the KGB. What's up, Christy?
Dave, Pat Benatar, Hell is for Children.
Is that the ultimate 80s hairband song?
That is, yes.
Yeah.
But she never had hair more than
pass.
2 inches long.
Pass. I mean, you know what? Hell is for Children, a song about child abuse? That can't be an 80s big hair.
That was when Pat started getting serious about her craft.
That's when she jumped the shark.
You think?
Yeah.
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 I hate to say that, but I think it's too. I have to say that I think one of the criteria of 80s hair band is no chicks.
Well, at
Because
least...
the 80s metal bands were all guys with hair that chicks were dying for.
On them. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look at, what was it, Poison?
Well, Poison was the ultimate.
The ultimate. You're right.
Poison was the ultimate. They wore makeup.
Uh-huh. Tight pants.
And I know you're thinking Kiss. No, Kiss does not fall into this category.
No, they're too old. They're
Sorry.
too classic.
They're just too classic.
Right.
They're too all-time.
You know, I'm not saying that big hair bands were not inspired by Kiss or David Lee Roth or guys like that who wore spandex and huge puffy hair to try and hide their bald spots. But
Spinal Tap could be an 80s hair band.
yeah,
Yeah.
if anyone knew any of their songs other than
Boy, you're kicking himself now that he didn't choose Spinal Tap.
Why didn't I choose Sex Farm?
I don't know. Chris, you're on the KGB. What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you, buddy?
Well, I'm not doing too bad. One of the guys that called earlier said he was from Nathan Bedford Forest High School.
I'm with you.
All right, well, I'm from the same high school. That kind of seemed odd that I heard somebody else from all the way from the East Coast.
Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville, yeah. Did you see
I,
that show where the girl had her dress on but no underwear?
No, I didn't get to see that show, but I've seen a couple of them like that. We had a big lip sync contest we had going on there.
With no underwear?
Well, I don't remember seeing that one.
Oh.
But
You got to get the no underwear contest. Those are the best. Here is Jack next on the KGB. What's up, Jack? Jack, you still with me? Time on the caller. That hurts to say that here on the eve of Thanksgiving.
It's a
Hello.
holiday hurt, yeah.
KGB.
Hello.
Hey. How are you?
I'm doing well.
What can I do for you?
Hey, I was wondering if you could give me a preview of an interview today with Walton and Jim Rome. Do your impressions.
Oh. Bill Walton is going to be on Romy today?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep. The first thing I thought of was you guys.
Did Lennox Lewis ever show up on his show? I know he was waiting for Lennox to show up. I don't do Rome. I don't do voices.
Yeah, you do.
Come on.
I've heard you go. Excellent interview.
That was excellent. And, there's one trick to doing Rome.
Yeah.
There's one trick. Say the same thing about 50 times. That was an excellent interview. That was one of the most excellent interviews ever. I thought that interview was excellent. It's always good to have him here in the jungle. Okay. That was excellent.
That's pretty good, actually.
That's it. That's Rome.
That is.
Okay, now do Bill.
Rome finishes every interview with, that was the most excellent thing that was ever done on this show. I want to thank him for being on. It's always good to have him here in the jungle. Excellent.
That's great.
Out.
Out.
Do a little Walton for me.
That's my Jim Rome classic knock-knock joke. Knock, knock. Out. Jim, what was the joke? He's gone.
Oh.
The bumper music's playing. He's moved on. Bill doesn't just come out when, you can't just call the puppet out of the box
Make
like
the
that.
children happy.
There has to be inspiration. There has to be a reason for Bill to come out.
What's my motivation?
I would love to call, though. I would love to call the show and get on.
What's the trick to doing?
See, I've always wanted... See, Chainsaw, I think that you and I should find a way to call the Loose Cannons and do the Loose Cannons on their show as call-in.
It could be done easily at 9 o'clock today.
Mm-hmm. Steve.
What's the trick to doing?
Well, you guys just commandeer their show, right? That's it.
Or just call in being them.
And then you just
with a
take over
comment
their
about the show, right? Yeah, exactly.
I love that.
And deflect any comment about you sounding like them. Just continue going.
Well, I don't know. I just always thought it would be good. I love calling into other shows. I have a long history of
I know
calling
you
into other
do.
shows.
You love that.
You remember when I called Tom Likas?
No, I don't remember that.
Well.
Tom Likas, the syndicated talk show host, who's kind of bombastic and come on, that whole
Come
guy.
over, boy. Come on.
Yeah, no, I
Keep going. I'm still looking
I don't
for it.
remember that because it must have been several years ago, and that tape must be way down in that stack and very difficult to find because I don't remember that particular bit. Perhaps if you were to dig through your archives.
Oh, good.
There we go.
Get your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape!
I don't think that's the one.
That's not it.
Anyway, if you dug through and found it for us and played it for us, perhaps you could refresh our memories because personally, I have no recollection of the time that you
None whatsoever?
I got it.
called Tom Likas.
Yeah, when I called Tom Likas.
And the winner is KGB for the Dave, Shelley, and King Show with Dave Richards, Shelley Dawn, and Cookie Shane's Donald Randolph.
That's not it.
The only thing I know about Tom Likas is he used to be on KFYI or something like that in Phoenix, and then he was on KFI in Los Angeles.
Here we go.
Oh, you got it?
None of these people are going to go, hey, Bruce.
Quite the Simon and Simon work she was doing on the other end there.
Rich
Stucky Dairy Queen.
Huh?
Stucky Dairy Queen. Donut Hut? What's that? Donut Hut? This is Stucky Dairy Queen. Say again? This is Stucky's Dairy Queen. Yeah? You called me? I can tell you who it is. It's some goddamn idiot-ass radio station out in California is doing a three-way hookup. They do it on Fridays for a big damn joke. Oh, really? Yeah. And I tell you what I wish them disc jockeys from California could do. They can come out here and kiss my ass.
That's not it. I'm not
Well,
sure.
that's a shame.
I may actually not have it.
No.
Lost forever?
I don't know. I just, come on. It's the day before Thanksgiving.
We'll reenact it real quick.
What? The Tom Likas thing?
Sure, reenact it.
No.
Call in today, 1-800-5800, da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, go ahead, Joe.
5-800-TOM. Yeah. Let's go to the phones. Dave. Hello, Dave.
I'm not doing it.
Come on.
I'm not doing it. You're making me feel weird.
Oh, yeah, we're doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Nancy. Anyway, what's on your mind, Dave?
Oh, wow.
This is not a good idea.
You're making me feel weird. Knock it off.
I don't think it's us.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it is.
I know exactly what you mean.
All right, you're making me feel weird. This is the KGB. We'll get you on the radio, 888-570-1015. It's a direct connect. Some of our favorite Thanksgiving moments we're going to relive throughout the morning. We'll start that next. And what are you doing?
I don't know.
All right.
Attention all units. Attention all units. Remain on radio alert. There is grave danger.
This is a DSC zone.
It's gonna run for us.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw.
The DSC.
There's no reasonable cause for alarm.
The DSC! KGB.
In the middle, in the heart of San Diego, the Mission Valley Auto Circle in the middle of it all.
It's that time of year when you'll probably spend some time around a shopping mall. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to have your vehicle serviced while doing your holiday shopping? You can, in the middle of it all, on the Mission Valley Auto Circle. For the most in savings and service and a free shuttle to and from the mall, it's Marvin K. Brown Cadillac, Buick, Saab, and GMC, or Midway Jeep Chrysler. Also offering a free shuttle are John Hine Pontiac Mazda Dodge, Witt Lincoln Mercury, and Courtesy Chevrolet. Then there's Cush Used Cars and Bob Baker Ford. Your time is valuable. Make it a one-stop with San Diego's best auto dealers on the Mission Valley Auto Circle. The Auto Circle is located on both sides of Freeway 8 between 805 and 163 or on the web at MissionValleyAutoCircle.com. The Mission Valley Auto Circle, in the middle of it all.
Mission Valley Auto Circle, in the middle of it all.
Everyone says play by the rules, right? What they don't say is it's better if they're your rules. Like at La Salsa, they got a few rules of their own. For instance, start fresh and be natural. Then add spice. Spice? Salsa bar? Hello? Final La Salsa rule? Experiment. With new tastes, new flavors. Experiment with life every chance you get.
Introducing La Salsa's Fajita Taco Basket. 2 flour tortillas loaded with savory charbroiled chicken or steak, marinated in special spices, then topped with grilled peppers and onions, shredded cheese, and more. It's the great taste of fajitas in a whole new carrying case.
La Salsa Fresh Mexican Grill. When you keep life fresh, things stay interesting.
Come on in today for La Salsa's Fajita Taco Basket, just $5.55. Limited time only at participating restaurants.
It's Ford's Thanksgiving Sell-A-Thon. This year, Ford sold more cars and trucks in Southern California than anyone. And we're saying thanks by continuing to offer interest-free financing on 2001 and 2002 vehicles. This is the time to get a Windstar, Taurus, F-Series, Expedition, Excursion, Focus, Ranger, Mustang, even the best-selling Explorer. Don't miss the Ford Thanksgiving Sell-A-Thon. Make sure you get the car, truck, or SUV you want, because with interest-free financing, these Fords are going fast.
Offer excludes Escape 2002 SVT models and Thunderbird. Not all buyers will qualify for the 0% APR. Limited term Ford credit financing. Take new retail delivery from dealer stock by 1/14/02. Vehicle sales by division based on RL Polk MY 2001. See dealer for qualifications and other details.
It's open.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Nah, the usual.
Hey, look at all this stuff. Wigs.
Nice look.
Smoke screen, night vision goggles.
I like to be prepared.
Hey, is that one of those...
Yes, it is.
What's burning?
You.
Hey, look, walkie-talkies?
Yeah, with voice scramblers.
Kevlar line silk smoking jackets.
Now, those were hard to get.
I don't get it.
Look under the inflatable raft.
Oops, sorry.
Whatever.
Oh, ice cold Smirnoff Ice. I get it. We're going out tonight.
Yeah, grab your helmet. Our ride will be here any second.
So some of these places are going to be hard to get into.
Not anymore.
Make Smirnoff Ice part of your plans by picking up a 6-pack where beer is sold.
Do we have to fly so high?
We haven't left yet.
Copyright 2001 Society Pierce Smirnoff FLS, Stanford, Connecticut. Smirnoff Ice Premium Malt Beverage. Please drink responsibly.
It doesn't hurt to be just a little bit kind once in a while.
I am a little bit kind once in a while, but...
I've missed those shows.
Well, I'll tell you what. You'll have to listen more carefully, Sandy.
I'm going to try.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Dave, first time caller to the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Lighten up, lady. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Dave.
How you doing?
Doing okay.
I have heard this Bob guy, and you are so dead on with what's going on his show. And I'll tell you something else, Tom.
Yes.
It's happening over on the Right Wing Wacko show, too.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody who's getting on that show, I think there's a minimum age membership where you had to be in France fighting the Nazis before you can get on the show over there.
The Nazis.
It's all over the place.
Yeah.
There's only one other thing. There's only one other thing that's happening on the radio Follow me along here. That irritates me. The way this irritates you, Cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Follow me along.
Yeah.
These guys who get on the radio, thank God this hasn't happened on the Tom Leykis show.
Thank God.
The guys who get on with this affected speech pattern.
I totally agree with you, Dave, and I thank you for calling in and pointing that out.
And that's when he hung up on me. That's what we do. When we can't come up with something to do on our own show, we call other shows and jack with them.
Excellent.
How do you think Dickin' with Mason was born? We were bored.
Just a modified version.
That's it.
I love that.
This is one of the greatest eating weeks known to man. I know you're having a big party because, of course, I was not invited.
Oh, yes, you were.
I was not.
Yes, you were.
When?
I invited you and your wife and your lovely family.
Did you invite me to my face?
No, I invited you through
There
your
you
wife.
go.
She's your social secretary.
There you go.
I always go through your wife.
If you'd said...
She knows how much you make, and she knows what you're doing every hour of the day.
What did she say when you invited her?
She said you'd already been invited by the neighbors.
Oh.
And I said, well, okay.
We'd have dropped them like a hot potato.
You still can.
I can't.
You can bring them too if you want. Oh, wait, how many are there?
We'll bring them all.
What? I think I moved.
It's a closer drive next door than to...
Well, and that's the thing. That's because I'm having people who are kind of, in my neighborhood who want to come over.
Yeah, like Boyer and Chainsaw.
Well, they're not in my neighborhood.
They got invited, though.
No.
Oh! I got invited
I
and
asked
you
Susie
didn't.
what you guys were doing, and she said you already had plans. You were staying home. And Boyer, I just thought you were going out to the desert with your dog or something, right?
Yeah, on Friday.
Oh. Well, I know how much you love to spend time with your mom and your dad, so I thought you'd probably already have plans.
Yeah, thanks.
You know who keeps walking around the halls going, what are you doing on Thanksgiving? Because I'm not doing anything.
Well, I just invited him.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is he coming?
That's really sweet, but I don't eat this year. I'm sorry. I'm not having food. I don't know.
What?
You know how he makes excuses. I don't really like turkey. I'm sorry.
He begs for the invitation and then turns it down
you give it to
because
him and
he's not worthy.
I know.
Have him over just to do the dishes.
Like that last
dinner party.
Maybe that's why he didn't want to come to my house. I always put
Shelley invites you to Thanksgiving and you said no?
No, I didn't say yes or no. I don't know what my schedule's like.
Your schedule? You don't do anything.
Well, I know I got to work tomorrow.
Well, what time?
I have to be here at 6 in the morning.
Oh, that's right when her party was going to be.
No, but I've got other stuff to do as far as, I know I have to work on Friday, so I have to do some stuff on Thursday to be ready for Friday.
Why don't you just come to work on Friday and do it then? So you can have a nice Thanksgiving at Shelley's house.
Well,
Doors open at noon. We'll eat about 4 or 5, which in Shelley hours means about 6.
You've been walking around for the past week on, what are you doing on Thanksgiving? Because I'm not doing anything.
No, I just be curious what everyone's plans are, that's all. Plus, I don't know if my dad's coming into town or not.
Then you definitely want to take the invitation, just in case your dad's coming to town.
Does your dad know where Shelley lives?
No.
Take it.
Why don't you go down to Mexico and have a nice little Mexican Thanksgiving with your dad?
Oh, I'm not going down there.
Why not?
It takes forever to get down there, and I've never been to my dad's house.
Are you going to spend Thanksgiving with your father? What about your mom and Shaft?
Yeah.
I think that they're having dinner with some friends.
And you're not invited?
No, they go over to their friend's house.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those groovy pads place.
So you're all lonely and alone on
I'm not
Thanksgiving.
lonely or alone. I think my dad is coming into town. We might go out to dinner. I'm not sure. I'm just waiting to hear. That's all. That's all, Shelley. I promise.
Well, you know what? I just know that you're more than welcome. You don't have to say yes or no.
Well, that's very sweet of you. I'm
more than
honored.
welcome.
I'm honored. Thanks.
Well, don't be honored. Just come over hungry.
You remember what happened last time I went over to your house for Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah.
You got it right on the barber pole. Your hairdresser friend.
Well, Mr. Reed needed a ride home, and you graciously
That
offered
was
to
Mr. Reed?
put him in your car, yeah.
Hand riding up his thigh.
Uh-huh.
I got to go.
Gotta go.
So what's on the menu, Shell?
Well, turkey and dressing and mashed potatoes and giblet gravy, and I've started the pies. I made a lemon curd pie last night. It's like a lemon meringue pie.
Curd.
Lemon curd. Who wants more curd pie?
So you have leftovers.
I'm surprised you didn't start to gag when she said the giblet gravy.
Giblet gravy's going to be great.
Years and years of
Yeah, you're desensitized.
worn
now.
me down. But
Yeah.
we've got an all-new arch enemy in curd pie.
Just wait until it mildews. That's curding process.
I think the only person who really eats curd is Little Miss Muffet.
Curds and whey, but curds and whey are... You want curd pie.
Oh,
It's it's great.
What is it?
Well, look it up. It's like... It's,
Well, it rhymes too much with turd for my taste, for one thing.
I made pumpkin soup.
I don't think you should eat any food that could be rhymed with turd.
Well, it's an old-fashioned English type of thing, and you take sugar and eggs and lemon or lime juice.
What makes the curd?
You heat it up,
Yeah.
and you add a bit of melted butter, and as you heat it, it gets very thick.
Yeah.
Curd is
Oh
like
my
a
God.
lump, isn't it?
Then you strain it.
A big festering lump.
I'm not
festering lumps.
Well,
of
you know what?
pie.
He's right. He's right, because I'm not even making this up. The definition of curd is the coagulated part of milk. Any food that has to coagulate.
Blood coagulates.
And yet there's no milk in it.
The clotted part of milk.
The clotted, fetid.
Well, I don't think my guests will be reading a dictionary, so I'm sure they'll just try it, taste it, and love it.
Do you remember the challenge we had? Dave's physical challenge, gargle with cottage cheese.
Yes.
That goes through my mind every time I think of
Well,
Shelley's
this is-
curd pie.
This is
Curd
that
pie.
thick. I mean, it would be as thick as cottage cheese, but it's smooth. It's very thick.
It's a Ned pie. It's for Ned, a coagulated pie.
Could I have some more curd pie?
Can I have some clot pie, please?
Could I have some more of that curd
You
pie?
gotta take a nap.
That hasn't
Yeah.
clotted yet. It's got to set a little longer there out on the
My name is Dad.
windowsill.
Hi, Ned. You weren't invited.
Curd pie, please.
Your party's down the street.
Hey, it just
Run
clotted.
along.
Have a slice.
The pie's not done clotting yet.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
some people
it
wait for the
clot- it-
souffle to rise. Shelley waits for her pie to clot.
You see, when you cook it, it does the clotting because it thickens, and that's what they're referring
My
to.
pie is still ready.
Right. Well, you need a tissue.
I put it back on the window
Right.
until it clots.
Maybe some,
Yeah.
stir in some blood thinners and have a little soup.
No, it's pumpkin soup. Everybody knows.
You're making pumpkin soup?
I already made it. I baked the pumpkins last night,
All right.
stripped them out, and then mashed them up. And
Swept them out? Is that
Stripped
what-
them out.
Oh, stripped them out.
Stripped them
Okay.
out from the skin.
All right. I know you're very gourmet.
Well, it's not really even gourmet. It's just that
I mean, the cranberry is real cranberry. It's not that
Right.
solid can thing.
I started the cranberry and
I
grape
love the
salad.
solid can
I
thing.
love the ridges because
do
it gives
too.
you a cutting line.
Yeah.
You know, we're right to cut it.
I love it. I love the solid right out of the can cranberry jelly.
I think Shannon was going to make some of her cranberry sauce and bring that over.
Yeah, I don't like that stuff. Real
Yeah.
stuff I don't like. I like the fake.
Well, we're not having much fakes.
Love the fake.
Not doing much of that.
Here is Jim on a KGB. What's up there, Jim?
Hey, I want to come to Shelley's for Thanksgiving. I'll bring my own toilet plunger.
More clotted pie, please.
I gotta go.
I'm already gone, you dumb son of a bitch. Well, that's quite gourmet, Shell.
Well, there'll be lots of other stuff, and people are contributing as well, bringing side dishes and stuff like that. And
Isn't it embarrassing when you go to a kind of like a Thanksgiving dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and all this stuff is laid out, and you've brought something, and hardly anybody touches it, and you got to take home a full load?
that's what dogs are for.
Oh, but it's embarrassing,
Well, yeah.
you know.
But a good
It
hostess...
was so unsightly that nary one spoonful was scooped from your
Clot casserole. My casserole's not done clotting.
A good hostess will go through the line, scoop out enough to make it look presentable, like somebody touched it, and then go throw it away. Well, that's your duty. That's really what you have to do.
to protect the feelings
To
of the
protect
awful
feelings
cooks.
of the awful cooks.
Yeah.
Sure.
Give me a dollop of the clotting pie, please. Just a dollop, not a lot.
Curd pie.
Oh, you guys would so love it. It's like a lemon meringue pie.
Why don't you call it that?
Why don't you make that?
Why did you have to make pie that clots?
This is actually creamier and thicker, even though there's no cream in it.
Yeah.
It's the cooking of the eggs.
It's very creamy, even though there's no cream in it.
Very, very creamy.
There's just clotty in it.
There's no clotty. Oh, it's smooth. It's like pudding smooth.
How can it
it's
be
good.
smooth and clotty?
I'm sure that the curd refers to, the clotting part refers to what happens, how it thickens when you cook it.
No food that rhymes with turd. Lemon meringue.
Ah,
Good.
crap. All right, it's a lemon meringue pie. Fine.
Curd clot bad.
I guess you're right. There's a little bit to the marketing, isn't there?
Bad.
We think we found a blood curd in your lung.
No.
What will there be any pumpkin pie?
I think someone is bringing pumpkin pie.
All right.
But I didn't make any
That's
pumpkin
far
pie.
too pedestrian for a fine gourmet like
well,
you.
I almost
to
turned
make.
the pumpkin soup into pumpkin pie last night, but I couldn't remember if somebody else had already said, I'm going to bring the pumpkin pie. So
you got pumpkin soup and curd pie, and I imagine there'll be a bird in there somewhere.
Oh, I got a 28-pound Whole Foods
Yummy.
free range, laid his life on the line, wanted to die, and is happy to be our meal turkey.
Head still on?
I think it is a longer neck than normal. I haven't delved into it yet. I get to do that today.
That's the only bad thing about that kind of food.
It
I know
is
it's all
kinda weird,
natural.
yeah.
There's no preservatives, and it really is good, but they leave too much of the icky parts on.
They do leave a lot of the icky parts on, but I got to get into them today because I'm going to brine the turkey.
Of course.
And then I'm going to start cooking up the giblets.
Who wants the clot? I'm brining. I need a clotter because I'm busy brining.
Right. I'm going to have to brine in a nice
What does that
chest.
mean?
Soak it in salt water with bourbon in it overnight before I stuff it.
Man, you are a gourmet.
Well, you know, I went to Martha on Monday and I got all these good tips on what to do for Thanksgiving dinner and how to entertain and how to decorate. Now I feel like I got to do it.
Well, my friend Lisa, who's so upset every year this time of year because of the great food people are eating, stuffing themselves with all the gourmet food. She says, Dave, I was listening to you earlier this week talking about your child abuse and the horrible food that you ate. I have to tell you, I am so jealous of your hamburgers on bread. The black lumps served to me had no bread, and our non-fat dry milk was served to us as a glass of lukewarm tap water, a teaspoon in the box. I don't know if it was because my parents were scientists and my mother just felt no real need to learn how to cook, but we had a standard daily school diet. Each morning, Dad cooked us a soft boiled egg, which might not have been so bad had it been allowed to boil long enough to at least completely cook the white part.
Oh.
I used to pretend to eat it and just stick it in the napkin. Lunch was the same every school day. One lone peanut butter and lettuce sandwich.
Ew.
And possibly an apple, sometimes just the sandwich. Dinner was usually not something to look forward to. Think about this as you're making your Thanksgiving feast. How glorious it's going to be, the delicious smells of the curd pie clotting in the windowsill. Poor Lisa Marie. One time, right about the time Hamburger Helper first came out, the local market had a sale on chicken hearts. 9 cents a pound. Well, my mother felt that there wasn't really a whole lot of difference between hamburger and chicken hearts, and she would plop a whole styrofoam tray of them raw into the boiling Hamburger Helper.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
When she did actually cook, it was usually nothing any of my friends had for dinner. Tell me honestly, Dave, have you ever had lime jello with tuna, cottage cheese, and cabbage suspended in it? You know what she's talking about?
Yeah.
Where you make like a jello mold,
yeah.
but there were hunks of tuna. I guess her scientific experiments extended to the kitchen. As far as I'm concerned, jello and possibly the pressure cooker were the worst inventions.
Yeah, you're right.
Fortunately, I was always enterprising. I had this little business in grade school. Our school lunches were actually cooked, not trucked in, but cooked by real cooks. If you ate all the food on the tray, you were allowed to return for seconds on dessert. My fellow schoolmates had a problem eating things like green beans and spinach, so I would charge a dime to eat their vegetables so they could go get the second dessert. I made so much money in dimes I could usually afford the school lunch, too, and trash mom's lunch.
That's awesome.
Isn't it?
That's genius.
Here is Chris on the KGB. How you doing? Oh, let me have Chris there. Here we go. Here is Chris on the KGB. What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Okay.
Dude, my grandmother-in-law, it's not Thanksgiving, it's Easter, but you go up there, and I always heard, when I started dating my wife and all that, I always heard that grandmother's cooking's really bad, because she's like 90 years old or something. And, you know the mashed potatoes are ready when the weevils have risen to the top? And also, the macaroni salad tastes like the smell of lacquer thinner.
Oh.
That can't be good.
No, in the fridge on the back porch, what it is she never goes shopping, and she just got this stuff from, like, the 50s. I mean, she got pull-tab Shastas in the fridge in the back porch, and she's like, oh, go get a soda. You're like, that's all right.
Full tabs.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful where you accept an invitation for Thanksgiving. I guarantee everybody on Shelley's list is going, wait a minute, curd pie? You didn't tell me that.
You don't have to eat the damn curd pie.
Remember that one dish that we talked about that no one touches, that embarrasses the cook?
Yeah. Shut up! Just shut up! People are gonna love my curd pie. You'll see.
Curd pie, please. More clotting, please, of the curd pie.
That's why I'm praying Abramowitz will come over.
Oh.
This is a pie just for you, Brahmi.
Man. I mean, can you feel that feeling in the back of your throat right now from the very...
Yeah.
I need a saltwater gargle right now.
You're listening to Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw.
101.5 KGB.
This weekend, come to your neighborhood Radio Shack for great deals on electronic gifts and toys, but hurry only while supply lasts at your neighborhood Radio Shack.
You've got the power at Perry Ford. We've got what you're shopping for. Where the dealer makes the difference and you know you've scored. You've got the power at Perry Ford.
And now, Perry Ford says thanks for making Ford #1 and joins Ford's Thanksgiving Sell-a-thon to bring you our very best pricing on our top-selling Fords. Like the brand new 2002 Ranger, only $10,995. You'll thank yourself for this one. Or get behind the wheel of a brand new 2002 Mustang 2-door coupe, only $14,995. Come on, you know you want a new Perry Ford and still at 0% financing. The time is right now. So what are you waiting for? When we say you've got the power at Perry Ford, we mean it. 3 miles east off I-15 at Poway Road.
Dealer makes the difference and you know you've scored. You've got the power at Perry Ford.
0% financing for Ford Motor Credit on limited terms. Not all customers qualify. Price after factory rebate, excluding Escapes 2002 T-Bird and leases. VIN number 820151. Number 2F118009.
People are saying goodbye to their forks and hello to a revolutionary new way to eat pancakes and sausage.
Goodbye to my fork?
Yes, introducing McDonald's new Sausage McGriddle sandwich. 2 golden griddle cakes, a sausage patty in between, and the taste of maple syrup in every bite. You may never need another fork again.
Well, what if I'm really attached to my fork?
That's great. The new Sausage McGriddle sandwich, just $1.49 at McDonald's.
Can I first say goodbye to my spoon to sort of soften the blow?
Good idea.
All right.
We love to see you smile.
Limited time offer, prices and participation may vary.
Oh, Ralph, what are you doing back in San Diego?
McDonald's brought back the McRib sandwich for $1.79, and since you love them, I brought you one.
McRib? Tender pork slathered in tangy barbecue sauce, pickles, onions?
On a toasted bun.
Only $1.79.
Yeah, but it's only back for a limited time.
Like you. The McRib stays. You go.
But honey, we can add a medium Coca-Cola and fries and make it a meal.
McDonald's, we love to see you smile. Price and participation may vary. McDonald's, a worldwide Olympic partner.
Fox Sunday. May the Force be with you. Make this a holiday to remember. Throw the Thanksgiving bash everyone will want to crash.
Come on, R2.
Gather your friends for the blockbuster hit, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. I can't believe it. For the first time on television.
Then, following the movie, R2-D2, a pleasure to meet you. Catch an exclusive sneak preview of the StarWars.com documentary R2-D2 Beneath the Dome. It's a night of television premiere events. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and R2-D2 Beneath the Dome.
It all starts Sunday at 7 on Fox 6. Then at 10.
We all have different technical approaches.
They're ordinary people.
We all passionately believe that our approach is the best.
In an extraordinary competition.
We're going to win, and that we're going to make money doing it.
Be the first to launch a spacecraft into low orbit for a $10 million prize. This really is rocket science. The new Space Race. Sunday at 10, only on Fox 6 News.
101.5 KGB, the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. You think your Thanksgiving Day was bad? Listen to this poor dumb bastard who had to tell you about his hero pet and how it all ties into the Thanksgiving Day holiday. It's the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw on the 101.5 KGB.
Hey, Charles.
Hey, how are you?
Tip top, better now that you're on the show, buddy. Welcome to the KGB.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Excellent. What's up, bud?
Nothing. You know what I'd like to do is I'd like to encourage folks to adopt sailors and Marines, have them come over for Thanksgiving. We've got a few coming over tomorrow.
Yeah, I love that. I love that idea.
You know, it's great. There's a number in the paper. You'll let me give it to you now.
Sure, go ahead.
858-577-6171.
577-6171.
Area code 858.
Right.
And that's for Marines. I'm sure there's a number for sailors, but they don't have that in the newspaper.
Okay.
So we thought we'd do something a little different this year.
I love that idea. Folks, you know what you need to remember is two things here. This city has the highest concentration of military personnel in the West.
Yep.
And that means there are, secondly, a lot of people here, a lot of young men, a lot of young women who have no family here.
Right.
Okay? So opening your doors to them, inviting them in for a Thanksgiving or a Christmas dinner is a huge thing. We used to do this, too, when I was a kid. My father and brother were in the Navy and would do the same thing. My brother would come home, bring a couple of buddies with him. It's a great thing to do.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We've got 4 of them coming up, so we're putting on. I took a couple weeks off the bench, and today I'm cooking.
A couple weeks off the bench?
Yep.
Is this the judge?
It is.
Judgy!
The wacky judge.
Hey, I'm not that wacky.
I voted for you.
I know you did. So I'm doing a lot of cooking today. I'm taking a couple of days off of golf, too, Dave.
Making any clot pie, Judge?
It's curd pie.
Clot pie.
We're not having any clot pie.
Need a nice big belly full of festering pustules of clot.
Stop it. Mainly traditional stuff. I don't think these Marines are going to want to eat any clot pie.
Yummy. All right, bud.
So you guys have a great holiday, and thanks for putting that on the air, because we really need to take care of the people that take care of us.
Great idea. Thank you, Judge.
All right, you guys have a great Thanksgiving.
Good talking to you.
See ya.
TJ's next here on the GB. What's up, bud?
Dave, you were talking about colonoscopies, and Shelley was talking about that body scan.
Well, Shelley got a body scan,
vital imaging,
and thus prevented the need for the probe.
Yeah, I had an experience. This followed Thanksgiving, where I had carved
too much clot pie.
I'd carved 2 big pumpkins, and took my kids out trick-or-treating, came home, and I broiled the seeds.
Right. A lot of people do that.
A whole lot of seeds. They're yummy, salted them, sat down, had a beer, watching TV, ate 2 pumpkins full of seeds.
Whoa.
Just chomping them down. I wasn't shelling them or anything, just munching them.
You ate them shells and all?
Yeah.
You know, Bromwitz does that with sunflower seeds.
Well, that was a big mistake.
That's odd.
A day and a half later, I felt a little queasy. And sat down to do my business on the throne, and
easy.
I was pushing and pushing. And
easy.
Why does he think I want to hear this? Why does he think that I want to? I'd rather hear about a nice steaming slice of clot pie.
Sounds better now, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for that interesting story. Don't know where it was going to finish and don't really care.
Me neither.
Here's Chris next on the KGB. What's up, Chris?
How you doing?
Talk to me, Q.
Well, you had that young lady on a while ago talking about having 47 people over.
Yep.
Well, that's nothing. I come from Texas, and my family's pretty big. And
every year we would go over to my grandma's house for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And if you can picture it, I have 5 aunts, all of which have kids that are grown up and have kids. And there would be about 12, maybe 13, 14 women in, their bathrobes and curlers, all in the kitchen trying to cook. Kids running everywhere. Guys in the living room watching TV.
Drinking beer, 9 o'clock in the morning, drinking beer, hand in the pants.
Yeah.
Along that Budweiser.
Sounds like my house.
The place was huge.
Yeah.
I mean, there was probably, 65, 70 people there.
Yeah.
Every year. And
that's just family.
We never would eat until about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon because all these women in the kitchen arguing with each other over who's going to do the dishes and, stupid things like that.
So how many people coming over to your Thanksgiving dinner?
Well, I'm in the military. I'm over here in San Diego now, of course.
I like
got
to spend the
smart,
holidays
got
alone.
out of that one, huh, Chris?
Yeah. You tell and listen to life, But I'm over here. I got invited to a friend's house.
That's good.
So there's going to be about probably 10, 15 people there.
That's manageable.
Oh, yeah.
All right, thanks, bud.
Sure thing.
All right. Yeah, good talking to me. Yeah. All right. Yeah, got a quiet talker, right, like that. Yeah. Is it just me, or
Well, he got lower
was he
towards
really
the
doing
end.
that? Yeah,
definitely.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, you douche.
Welcome to the KGB.
Hey, I just wanted to tell people I heard what the judge was saying, and let me tell you, it's a lot of work. Last year I was stationed aboard the USS John C. Stennis, and before the Thanksgiving holiday, we made sure that everybody had a place to go.
That's good.
I mean, the thing was I think the thing was my wife thought I was going to bring home a couple of young sailors in my division. I brought home 10.
Well, what are you going to do, honey?
Well, she kind of says, well, what time are the guys coming over? And I said, well, the van will be pulling up about 9 or 10 in the morning.
The van?
The van. And she goes, how many are coming? And I went,
Dozen.
I said 10.
No.
And you told her this when?
Well, actually, it was kind of the day before.
Oh, well, that's all right. At least it wasn't Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
Because what are you going to do at that point?
Exactly. But, I mean, you know
Cans
what?
of tuna.
I'll tell you what.
Cans of tuna?
Well, what else could you do? You have to just open whatever you had.
No. Hey, Navy, we take care of our own,
Yeah.
I went out. Hey, I took money out of my pocket. I went out to the store, bought the extra food. I mean, me and my wife got up at an ungodly hour Thanksgiving morning to get everything going. And I'll tell you something, just all I want to say is pass along to the people. There are these 18 and 19-year-old kids. They're lonely. They live aboard ship, so they don't live in town. Everything they got is basically in their locker. And you know what? The best part of the whole thing was the satisfaction just to see them enjoy a home-cooked meal.
And they're really so grateful. They're so grateful. Nice, polite young people. So grateful.
Exactly.
In their dress uniform.
Well, the thing was, I told them, I said, come on, be comfortable. I told them, I said, you know what, because the thing is they expected them to wear their dress uniform. But I said, listen, bring your duffel bag with the jeans, your favorite flannel shirt or whatever. I said, because once you get to my place, you're going to relax. And, it was worth the mess.
Yeah, of course it was. Yeah.
I mean, it was worth the mess. And some of these, it was hard because some of these kids, they didn't have enough money to get an airline ticket to go home, or they didn't have to leave. I know in years past, personally, I have a wife and I have 3 kids. I've personally volunteered to stay on duty so one guy can maybe go do something with his family. And the best part is I got a wife who
doesn't want to run? Oh.
Well, she's well, okay.
Yeah.
No, she's just very supportive. She understands, and I say, hey, look, you know what? There's guys out there that, that
have nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have nothing, and they got to stand duty for 24 hours, which means they, basically miss the whole day.
Yep.
And I said, listen, I've said, we've got a long weekend. Let's have Thanksgiving on Friday, and that way someone can go home. Or go to a home or something.
That's very cool.
Like that.
I'm with you on that, Pat. That's great stuff. Glad to hear you supporting it, too. Thanks for your call, 888-570-1015. Here is Sharon next on the KGB. Hey, Sharon.
Hi.
What's up, girl?
Well, listen, in the late 60s, I was living in Boston, and apparently the United States Navy was giving some ships away to the Greek sailors. So they came over, and they had Thanksgiving at my house. And, they all brought presents, because Greeks do that. And I had about 5 of them.
Wow.
5 Greek sailors in the late 60s.
And they did the dance, the little...
Yeah, I know the dance.
Did they break all your plates?
No.
Oh, good.
They were very, very nice guys. They didn't speak much English, but you know what? When my girlfriends and I went there, it was like, we were with just the regular guys, but then all of a sudden the captains and all that came out, and we got to go to the captain's quarters.
Very nice.
Hang with them. But yeah, no, they were very, very nice.
Drinking a lot of ouzo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's typical.
Yep.
All right, Sharon, thanks a bunch.
Okay.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Say hi to Boyer for me.
What's that?
Say hi to Boyer for me.
No.
Hi, Sharon.
No, I don't think so.
No, we don't do that.
No, we don't do that. No. All this talk about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my old buddy, Skeeter, and his hero pet.
His hero pet?
His hero pet. I'll never forget the Thanksgiving he called in to tell us about his hero pet. Hello?
Hello.
And we have him on the line here.
That's Skeeter Turd.
I see.
T-E-R-D-D, period.
Okay. Yes, very good. And Mr. Turd, can you tell us about your pet turkey? I understand that it saved your life.
Well, that is correct, Mr. Radio Announcer. But not just once. Nope. Old Cletus here has saved me and my family 3 times.
3 times?
3 times, hey?
My goodness, that is something. Please tell us about these times.
You just settle down over there, Cletus. I'll get you your whiskey in a minute. Let me tell my story.
All right.
Well, this first time was back in 1974, and my daddy had bought his pride and joy. A brand new Volkswagen bus.
Brand new.
That's right. And we only had it a couple of days before my daddy had all the entire engine torn apart, piece by piece, in the middle of the living room.
Well, now, why would he take the engine apart of a brand new car?
Because maybe he's a man, sissy boy. That's what men do. They take things apart. See how they work.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you right now. Well, now, just settle down. I'll let you read your books in a minute now. Give me a second to tell the story. Anyway, Daddy was putting the engine back together. And he was starting up when the crankshaft shot right out of the front of the engine and jammed right into his head.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, but luckily old Cletus the turkey was there, and he grabbed my daddy by the shirt's collar and dragged him down to the old dock. Dragged him all by himself down a 3-mile stretch of dirt road so the doc could patch him up.
Wow.
And he done it all on one leg. What, now, did you want to tell this story or can I? You just sit down there, Cletus, huh?
Now, wait a minute. You said he did it on one leg.
That's right. Oh, Cletus, he only got one leg.
Wow. That's quite a story. And your dad's okay?
Hey, they said the crankshaft was rested on some kind of important part of Daddy's brain that could never come out. No, he just walks around with it sticking out of his head. Hey, getting through revolving doors is a son of a bitch. We have fun playing ring toss at family picnics.
I see.
Yeah, you're good at the ring toss, don't you, Cletus?
Now, what about the second time your turkey saved your life?
Wasn't me the second time either. It was my daddy again.
Really?
That's right. You see, now that Daddy had a VW bus crankshaft sticking out of his head, he sometimes got made fun of. And so he decided to use the crankshaft to his advantage. So one night, down at Cooter's Pub, some of the Pixie brothers was all drunk and making fun of Daddy. Calling him things like Old Shafty head. I don't think it's very funny, Cletus. I'm not laughing at that.
They called him Old Shafty Head? What?
Don't say that too loud, man. He hates being called Old Shafty head.
Old Shafty Head.
Anyway, they's all making fun of him, so Daddy, he makes like a bull. He gets down off of his stool, kicks the dust a little bit, points his crack shaft head towards the Pixley brothers, and starts a-galloping. Gonna spear them feathers right in the worst possible place.
Oh, right in the groin?
No, Mr. Pennyweight.
Oh.
In the back pocket where they keeps their skull cage.
Oh,
Hey, gee, what time are you due back at the ballet?
All right.
Anyway, Daddy's got a full gallop going. I'm getting to the excited part. You just settle down. He got his crank shaft pointed straight at the first Pixie brother when his other brother pulls him out of the way just in time, yelling, "Ole!" Only my daddy, he keeps right going and crashes crank shaft head first right into a propane tank.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
Yeah, pierced its skin, went halfway into the tank. Well, the whole damn bar just scattered like cowards. Pixie brothers and all. So there's my daddy. Sticking straight out of the propane tank, feet straight out, stiff as a bone, yelling out, "Help! Help! My crankshaft head is stuck in the propane tank! Help! Help!" No, I'm okay, Cletus. I'm just telling the story. Help! Help! But the only one brave enough to come and help was old one-legged Cletus the turkey.
Wow, what'd he do?
Hello, Cletus, sensing that there could be an explosion at any second. If Daddy's crankshaft head sparked against the tank, he hopped over and shut off the emergency gas valve with his beak.
Wow.
And one remaining claw. Then he hopped over to the phone and pecked out 911.
Wow.
It's Dad. It's Dad. Yeah, that's right. You're a hero. I'll get
Wow.
that moonshine in a second, Cletus.
And then what, the rescuers came and pulled your daddy out of the tank?
Not exactly.
Oh.
You see, them rescuers thought that if they twisted Daddy's crankshaft head out of that tank, it might spark some remaining gas in the tank. So they had to leave it all.
They had to leave what on?
The propane tank.
His head?
So your dad walks around with a crankshaft sticking out of his head that has a propane tank speared onto the end?
That's right.
Oh, my goodness. Well, what about the third?
What? What? Look, you cannot have cigarettes. Those are my pal, Miles. You just go back to your book.
Now, what about the third and final time that Cletus saved a life?
Well, it was my daddy again.
Uh-huh.
Well, you see, my daddy was so proud of that old one-legged turkey saving his life 2 times that he decided to whittle that bird a wooden leg.
Oh, that's nice.
So he hiked out into the woods behind our house looking for the perfect piece of pie to carve out a turkey leg. And damned if he didn't see it about 50 feet up high up atop a big old spruce tree. So Daddy put his buck knife in his coverall pocket and started a-climbing. And just as he started up, he felt the raindrop.
Uh-oh.
But Daddy thought he could get that branch down before the storm hit. So he climbed and climbed, which is not easy when you got a propane tank stuck on a VW engine crankshaft which is jammed into your skull. Well, I'll tell you. All right. You can watch the Playboy channel. Only for a couple of minutes now. We just got the cable. Anyway, he gets to the top of this tree and is fixing to hack off this branch, and he's up there waving his propane tank head around the stormy sky when blammo! Bam! Lightning strikes my daddy's propane tank head!
Oh, my heavens!
And a lightning bolt lit up the Birmingham sky as it electrified the propane tank, then traveled through the crankshaft right into my daddy's skull, and excited, sadly, right through the skull can.
Oh, lightning bolt exited through the skull can.
Ow.
Ouch.
Oh, you said it. So there's my daddy lying unconscious in the treetop, skull can smoldering, crankshaft electrocuted, and lightning ready to strike again. When along comes old Cletus, the one-legged turkey. Yeah, you show off, just settle down over there. He helps himself an axe and starts hacking away at the trunk of that tree.
No, he's not going to cut him down.
Well, what the hell is he supposed to do? Wait for the crank crankshaft had to get electrocuted again.
Sorry.
Anyway, yo, Cletus here cut Daddy down and shaved him once again.
Well, my, that is certainly some kind of great turkey you've got there, Mr. Turd, but there is one thing you haven't explained.
What's that?
How Cletus, your turkey, lost his leg.
Oh, we hacked it off for Thanksgiving and ate it up.
Jeez.
You ate the bird's leg?
That's right.
Now, wait a minute. You tell me you actually cut the bird's leg off and ate it for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, that's right.
Why would you do such a thing?
Well, a bird that good, you just don't want to eat them all at once.
This is a Thanksgiving song. I hope you enjoy it. Love to eat turkey. Love to eat turkey. Oh, I love you. Love to eat turkey, 'cause it's good. Love to eat turkey like a good boy should, 'cause it's turkey to eat. So good. That clapping's messing my head up, man. I appreciate it, but I was trying to think of the next line. I'm like, all I hear is clapping. Here we go. Thanks anyways. Turkey for me, turkey for you. Let's eat the turkey in my big brown shoe. Love to eat the turkey at the table. I once saw a movie with Betty Grable. Eat that turkey all night long. 50 million Elvis fans can't be wrong. Turkey lurkey do and turkey lurkey dap. I eat that turkey, then I take a nap. Thanksgiving is a special night. Jimmy Walker used to say dynamite. That's right. Turkey with gravy and cranberry. Can't believe the Mets traded Darryl Strawberry. Turkey for you and turkey for me. Can't believe Tyson gave that girl BD. White meat, dark meat, you just can't lose. I fell off my moped and I got a bruise. Turkey in the oven and the buns in the toaster. I'll never take down my Cheryl Teagues poster. Wrap the turkey up in aluminum foil. My brother likes to masturbate with baby oil. Turkey and sweet potato pie. Sammy Davis Jr. only had one eye. Oh, turkey for the girls and turkey for the boys. My favorite kind of pants are corduroys. Gobble, gobble, goo, and gobble, gobble, giggle. I wish turkey only cost a nickel. Oh, I love turkey on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
This is Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. 101.5 KGB.
It's on now through Sunday night. El Cajon Ford's biggest holiday sale ever.
Nobody beats El Cajon Ford.
It's El Cajon Ford's Thanksgiving weekend sell-a-thon. Hundreds of your favorites with year-end clearance savings.
And listen, we know that other dealers will try anything to get your attention this weekend.
Well, looky here. Buy this car or the turkey gets you.
Well, El Cajon Ford gives you what you want without the gimmicks. You save time and money, especially now that El Cajon Ford has extended history-making 0% financing. That's right, interest-free, extended for a limited time.
Nobody beats El Cajon Ford 0% or big cash back on selected models on approved credit. Think about it, up to $3,000 cash back to you just in time for your holiday shopping.
New or used, buy or lease. Come to San Diego's discount destination. Check this weekend's El Cajon Ford newspaper ad for more great specials or shop online at elcajonford.com.
The holiday sell-a-thon's on now at Broadway in Maine. El Cajon Ford.
The wacky wild days of the West, it's told. Measured a man by the food he could hold. From ribs to fajitas and hot food to cold, the Branded Oak Restaurant has a sauce that's bold. A sauce that's bold. We dare to show we care.
At Chuck Wagon Catering Service, you just can't compare.
With slices of prime rib enough for a bear, we dare
to show we care.
At the new Branded Oak Restaurant, we take our casual dining very seriously. There's nothing else like it here in the East County. Our juicy steaks and huge chimichangas are cooked to perfection. In the mood to party hardy, we've got a full bar to cheer from fine liquors to beer. We'll have you in and out before you can say shrimp scampi.
Excuse me, Myron, we're running out of time.
But I didn't tell them about our signature margaritas or our champagne brunch.
The Branded Oak Restaurant is located at 9927 Main Avenue in the heart of Lakeside's Historic District.
We dare to show we care.
It's almost the holidays, and I may not have enough money to cover Christmas presents and expenses like Thanksgiving dinner and Christmas dinner and where I'm going to put up the relatives and all of that sort of stuff. So if you find yourself in that boat, rather than running up high interest rate credit card bills or bouncing checks, do it the smart way and pay it in cash by visiting Check Into Cash. Check Into Cash is the quick, easy, and confidential way to get the extra money you need in a hurry. It's like a bank, but without all of that messy red tape, you know? Yes, so stop by and visit Check Into Cash right now and make sure that you sign up for your chance to win one of 50 tickets to the December 9th WWF event or to win the grand prize, which includes 4 ringside VIP seats and a meet and greet with the WWF superstar. That drawing will be held on December the 6th, so make sure to keep that in your mind when you stop by the Check Into Cash nearest you. And to find the one nearest you, 1-877-262-CASH. They have lots of friendly centers in San Diego. Call 1-877-262-CASH and check into cash.
It's a new era at your San Diego County Toyota dealer. Get special savings on the new era Toyotas, like $1,000 cash back on any new O2 4Runner. Or for a limited time, get 0% financing on any O2 Corolla, the world's all-time best-selling car. 0% financing on a new Tundra with the highest safety rating ever for full-size trucks. Even get 0% financing on any new 4Runner. So hurry, get cash back or 0 APR during Toyota's New Era Savings Event. Factory cashback vehicles must be purchased or leased from dealer stock by midnight 12/3/01. Limited term financing. Special APR for qualified Tier 1 and Tier 2 customers only. For details and disclosures, call 1-888-SD-TOYOTA.
We've got what it takes, San Diego.
Hurry! Toyota's New Era Savings Event is going on now. So see your Toyota dealer today. Get the feeling. Toyota.
It's the 101.5 KGB FM San Diego Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. Wrapping it up, putting it in a box, putting a bow on it. Putting the lid on it, putting it out by the curbside, waiting for somebody to come by and pick it up. And I'll guarantee you it's not in the recycle bin. Going away today, but the whole show returns full strength Monday, 5